way, just do, he just smooth, bringing much news with the facts when he crush fools. I'm rough school, I bust moves like crush groove. Pass me the mic and I'll turn it into lunch food. Just cool, but talk slick and he'll punch dudes. Cowards get the message and they hush like chubs do. You can bring your whole bus crew plus two. T-Dub-T is astronomical, you comical. You a fool if you think we'll ever honor you. Them other channels ain't shit, no abdominal. This the faithful media, fuck a Donahue. You see my giant crew, we shine like a diamond do. If any trolls disrespect, yo, we finding you. We all surrounding you, it ain't no reminding you. He already done surpassed what you trying to do. So quit the fake smoke, you suckers better take notes. When you step into the chat, you better wipe your feet. Hit the like and keep your comment short and sweet. My homie just not a joke, you don't want to war. Plus a deep boxing IQ, you don't want to spar. He broadcasted from Jersey, so we straight. Put you deep in the dirt, that's why they call this the Garden State. You seem tough but not a threat like a garden snake. We not scared of you, we chopping off a head or two. Mark your calendar, remember what we said to you. It's no option, it's just new boxing. Mark your calendar, remember what I'm telling you. It's no option, it's just new boxing. Word 'em up. T-Dub-T, we in the spot. LDBC strong.
Good Sunday, good Sunday. What's going on, family? How y'all feeling, man? How's everybody feeling? Y'all excited to see y'all favorite boxer fight today, Jake Paul? I know y'all is. I know. Y'all excited. But how the fam feeling, man? How y'all feeling so far? So good. Adolfo, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling, man? Appreciate you stopping through. The hype is real. Man, Rodriguez, 18-year-old Cuban phenom looking impressive, dropping his opponent 5 times. Right, man? The Cuban fight has been representing in a big way, man. In a big way lately, Adolfo. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. Mike Kirkland, my bro. How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. Just had to come get my post-fight thoughts, man. Do a quick post-fight. You know, I think we had some good action last night, man. We had a good triple header. I mean, seeing the return of Jamal James, man. Seeing the return of Jamal James is a good fight for him to be off for 16 months. 16-month layoff. And he went out there and he fought a good fight. He fought at a good pace. I know I definitely seen him look fatigued in there, but he dug deep, man. He bit down. He dug deep, man. He got it done. He did not come to lose, man. And like I said, for a guy coming off 16 months of a layoff, man, going in there with a guy that on a 12-fight win streak, 11 of those 12 wins coming by knockout. You know what I'm saying? So James could have easily went in there and folded and got caught or been another knockout KO victim, but he had other plans last night, man. He simply just wasn't going. He simply was not going for any of that, you know, which made for a real entertaining fight to some degree. It was a little awkward, but it was still entertaining because he was fighting. You could get what I'm saying? And for me, you know, a guy that's been off that much, you expect to see some rust, some fatigue set in and stuff like that because he ain't been in the actual fight in over a year, damn near a year and a half. So anytime you could be out the ring for a substantial amount of time like that and still get in there and perform and get a win, a solid win, a unanimous decision, I got to tip my hat to him. Salute to Jamal James coming back, getting him a win. Like you always do, I have you on the computer while I'm working today. Salute to my baby girl, Miss Tahira. How you feeling, Queen? Don't work too hard over there. Don't work too hard, baby girl. Appreciate you stopping. Oh, man. It was a damn good fight from Jamal James to be off that long. You get what I'm saying? I understand he ain't look his best and he looked off, but again, that's what you're gonna see when a guy been out 16 months. Why? Sim Sports. What's good, Brody? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. Alex, what's good with it? Alex today's titled the fall of Jake Paul. He going down today, Alex. Salute to the fan, man. What's good with you, Alex? Edgar Chavez. Salute to you, bro. Jersey in the building. What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all feeling, man? Did y'all enjoy these fights last night? For one, I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them. Not too bad. You know, they kicked off this triple header with Elvis Rodriguez, and you know, I called it. I said he would win on points. He almost got him a good knockout. You get what I'm saying? That damn right hook, man. Sheesh. And salute to Joseph Adorno, man. I would watch that kid any day of the week. Again, when it comes to me, my support is not based upon a fighter having an O or even winning or losing. It doesn't matter. Like when you show up like that and you come to fight and just come up short because you're in there with a bigger guy, possibly the better man. You get what I'm saying? I just don't fault you for that. You get what I'm saying? I just don't. And I think you need to take his ass down a weight class or two or something because he's very small for 140. Elvis Rodriguez looked like he was 2 weight classes above that dude easily last night. The fight was a barn burner from the opening bell with Ponce. Yeah, man, jumping on the favorite Mathias in the first round, roughing him up on the inside. But Mathias between rounds had it. Yo, listen, so you know, we gonna have us a good post-fight conversation, man. And I'm gonna speak on a little bit of other news that I hear is potentially being reported. I don't pass it along as fact until I know something for sure. Anytime you got an opportunity to see Boots Ennis, man, it's a plus, yo. Kid is special, and I'm anxious to see him again because he need to shut some people up. It's crazy. People couldn't wait for one performance of his to have something crazy to say, and it's like I tell people this all the time. The only thing that you're able to walk away from that Boots performance and say is he overrated or he hyped or he ain't the guy, then you get in there with him. Then after he knock you out, go get your punk ass daddy. You tell your daddy to get in there because I know after he see the way Boots do his son, he gonna want smoke. So you get your dad in there and get him knocked out right with you. Then while y'all nursing y'all wounds from both of y'all getting knocked out from Boots Ennis, maybe y'all can convince y'all favorite fighter, whoever it may be at 147, to get in there with Boots. And maybe you're gonna see the test. You're gonna see exactly if he that guy or not. That's how I feel about those people that still calling that man hype. And this is why the fighters don't respect us as fans and content creators alike, because you know they just a lot of times people just be saying anything and it just don't sound logical at all, and the fighters just don't respect it. So again, I always try to bring my logic and reason with me with these conversations because I just can't be another one of those guys just shouting out anything. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Bottle Jacks get into the Hall of Fame with a win today. Salute to Bottle Jack, still pushing through, still getting it done, man. Salute to the fam. Quee, my sis. How you feeling, sis? Appreciate you stopping. Man, you know what? I don't even, I know y'all gonna punch that like button. I ain't even gonna yell that 50 times this stream. We gonna rock out. Y'all already know the drill. Y'all punch the like button as y'all come on in. So we gonna chop it up. But yeah, it was a good night of boxing. Jamal James, it wasn't his best outing, but like I said, man, to be off that long and to come out there and fight a fight where you easily could have folded, you could have let the fatigue get the best of you, could have, you know what I mean? He just didn't do that. So I feel like he did a good job at mixing it up in there, and he earned his paycheck last night. And that's what you do. He was coming off a tough loss, his first knockout loss of his career. He only got 2 losses, so he might not be your favorite fighter, or he might not be a world beater to you. You might not think too highly of him, but in my honest, humble opinion, I think Jamal James is a good fighter. Whether or not he'll be a champion at 147, that's going to be tough because you really got, it's a talent-rich division, and it's just going to be tough to win a title there. It's just what it is, but he still should compete as long as he can, you know what I'm saying? And I rock with him. Mike Kirkland, appreciate you putting the color in the chat for your logic. I appreciate that, bro. Got to bring the logic with me, man. how else you expect the people to listen to you? Isn't, you know what I'm saying? If you can't at least be logical and reasonable with the people.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my bro Mike Kirkland, man. Appreciate you, bro. Much appreciation to you driving and listening. You stay safe, safe travel, sis. Stay safe on that road. Stay safe on that road. Dow, Deluge, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. So yeah, man, we had a good night. Jamal James for a co-main event, like I said, he did what he was supposed to do, man. He kept fighting. He was keeping dude at the end of his punches, which was smart because he actually was using his height and reach to a certain degree. And there were times where he allowed ALBERTO PALMETTA to close the distance on him, but you know, it's a fight, and give it to PALMETTA. He never quit either. He kept it coming, and he kept trying to win. But I think Jamal James was just a step ahead of him on the night, you know. And I think him mixing up his punches the way he was doing, you know, it created some issues for PALMETTA. You know what I'm saying? Made him keep his hands at home. I tell you that. And Jamal James did seem to hurt this guy PALMETTA a couple times in this fight, so. You know, I know people don't feel like he got a ton of punching power, but, you know, his effort was A1 last night, man. I mean, you couldn't have asked him to do much more for a guy coming off a 16-month layoff. And for him to come in there and, like I said, get a unanimous decision comfortably, just on to the next, man. Salute to Jamal James. And, like I said, he was coming off a tough knockout loss, the first knockout loss of his career. So I think that was a good fight, good test to throw him in there with. I honestly thought it was a chance he could have got his ass knocked out again, but he had other plans. He came to fight, and he damn sure ain't come to lose. So whenever I see the attitude and the you know the energy he put into it, like he really went for it in there. So you can't knock him. Know what I'm saying? That how he fares with the top of the division, that's a whole other conversation. But as it stands, I think him getting back into the win column was more important right now. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times we want to look ahead, but I think for him, he just need to focus on trying to, you know, put together some quality wins, and he could start off with this one. It's a good launching pad for him to try to rejuvenate, you know what I mean, his career, so to speak, and you know, get back on the winning side of things and stay there for as long as possible. So let's see what's next with Jamal James. But like I said, as it stands, you know, he was champion once before. He had a belt once before, but it's going to be extremely tough for him to become champion in a talent-rich division like 147. So welterweight ain't no joke. So I mean, it's going to be tough, but nonetheless, he is a good test for any upcoming fighter. He's tall, long, rangy, of course. You know what I'm saying? And he can fight a bit in there. So I don't know. We'll see what's next for him. But salute to Jamal James for going out there and putting on. Frontline, what's good with the family? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. Right, Mike. You know what I mean? You got to respect the Will James show. Like, you could tell he was tired. He was tired as hell, but he fought through it. You know what I'm saying? He fought through it, and he ain't quit. It looked like he used that reserve gas tank. That reserve kicked in, and it did him some good. You know what I'm saying? Ant Jones, what's good with the family? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. G5 Jet, what's good with it? Fizzle, my Brody. What's good with you, Fizzle? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. Yes, sir. Frontline, absolutely, without a doubt, man. 100%. He did that. You know what I mean? He definitely did. But you know, it's cool. You know what was cool about that, because you also got another 140-pound fight that took place to start the night off. You know what I'm saying? With Elvis Rodriguez and Joseph Adorno. Now, for one, I think Elvis is a dangerous fighter. I think he can box pretty good with his power. You know what I mean? He got Freddie Roach. I'm not too high on Freddie Roach as a trainer. I mean, I know he's done some things in the sport, but this is we already know the story with Freddie Roach. But nonetheless, he was able to coach that guy up to a win last night. My biggest critique for Elvis Rodriguez is the lack of a jab and being consistent with that jab and setting the power up with that jab. I felt like he was pissing me off for about 5-6 rounds because it's like he failed to make that simple adjustment consistently where he could have way more success, in my opinion, because he was just a bigger, taller, longer guy in there. You know what I mean? Way more physically imposing. But he was killing me with those single jabs that kept falling short, and you know, them lead right hooks he was throwing, just missing. I'm like, bro, why don't you set your shots up behind your jab? Just slow down and set your shots up, bro. Stop looking for that one shot. You know what I mean? And hurt the kid and fight him. You get what I'm saying? And as you've seen, like, you know, he was catching him in between those exchanges. That's how he got that knockdown. But again, what was pissing me off the most was his inability to make that simple adjustment from throwing a single jab to doubling and tripling that jab up, following the jab up with a right hand. I just don't understand. A left hand, should I say. I just don't know why he was making it that difficult. You get what I'm saying? I just don't know. But Adorno, you know, credit to him, man. He fought back. He wasn't no sitting duck. He tried. He just was too small, and I don't think he could hurt Elvis. And I think anytime you're in a fight where it's apparent that you can't hurt the guy that's in front of you, on the other side of you, it's going to be a tough night. And, you know, he, even with him not looking like he hurt Elvis at all in the fight, Elvis still gave him a lot of respect that Adorno should have been able to take advantage of. Like, I think he was busy in spots, but I think he needed to be more busy. You know what I'm saying? I think he needed to box and move in spots, man, because clearly was in there with a guy that was twice his size, damn near. Right front line. Right, Brody. His chin is A1, and that's why I was telling my brother, because he bet on the fights, and he was asking me about this one. And I was like, you know, Elvis is going to win this one. He's going to win it on points. I wouldn't be surprised if he knocked dude down, but I don't think he's going to knock him out. And he did get awarded 2 knockdowns. The second one was sketchy. That first one with that right hook right on the button, and then he finished him up with that flurry. That was real. You know what I'm saying? But the guy, Chin, was made of steel, man. I mean, dude took some hellacious shots. That right hook that he took would have put a lot of people out that Elvis fought. That the fight would have been over right there. And credit to Joseph Adorno. I mean, he had to be in some great shape to be able to recover from that shot. You get what I'm saying? He was taking some heavy punches in there. Adorno had respect for each other's power, right? So with him even being a smaller man, he damn sure had Elvis's respect, man. He was a little cautious of the way he was delivering. That's why I kind of felt like he was hesitant to double and triple up on that jab. He was just comfortable throwing a single shot. I'm like, that's not going to get it done. Flawless mentality. How you feeling, Dr. Mark? Appreciate you stopping through, OG. How you feeling today? And salute to the family in the chat, the LDBC family as well. Mighty LDBC family. Much appreciation to the fam. But yeah, man, his chin, man, Adorno's chin was A1 last night. You know what I'm saying? And I just think he was outgunned. He was in there with a bigger guy, a lot more physically imposing. And like I said, Elvis was really able to hurt him in there in spots. But, I mean, this dude would get hurt and fight harder. So, and that's what I was able to see. I'm like, damn, what is this dude made of something? Because he ain't going. You know what I'm saying? It would be very interesting to see how that fight would look. Them dudes were the same size. You get what I'm saying? And I know that can't happen, but I'm not saying size was everything, but that size played a major factor, man. And, that size didn't allow Adorno to get comfortable the way he wanted to, but he tried. He was fighting back, man. He was trying, and he ain't never quit. And like I said, I knew it was going to be a points win for Elvis. I knew he wasn't going to knock this dude out, not because he don't got the power. Obviously, we seen his power on full display with that right hook, how flush and clean right on the button it was. Like I said, that right hook not only drops most fighters, it knocks most of them out, especially the ones that Elvis been fighting, especially guys at 140. You know what I mean? So he took a hell of a shot and he kept it going. And, you know what I mean? He recovered pretty damn well, man. I credit to both guys for being in shape like they was last night, because they, the fight started off a little slow, but it picked up on the back half and they delivered, man. So it ended up being a good fight, a good showing for Elvis. And those are the kind of fights that, you know, somebody has to lose, right? So unfortunately for Joseph Adorno, it was him. So he had to take that loss. But those are the type of losses that you should gain fans in that process. Like you shouldn't lose fans after a loss like that. You get what I'm saying? I feel like you should gain fans because the dude went in there and gave it his best. You know what I'm saying? He just was outgunned and clearly was in there with a much bigger, stronger man, much more physically imposing. I can't stress that enough because you can see it. You know what I'm saying? But to his credit, to Joseph Adorno's credit, you know, whenever he'd get caught clean or real good with something, he'd all of a sudden start fighting back and he'd go on the offensive and land some good stuff. But it just wasn't enough. And like I said, man, once he got knocked down, that kind of changed the trajectory of the fight. And then he got awarded with another knockdown. You know what I'm saying? And even with that being said, one of those damn judges had it a draw. You know what I mean? So other than the weird ass scoring, that was a good fight. That was a good opener for a triple header last night. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain about that. That was like, you know, I think skillfully it's a 50-50 fight, but I think ultimately, like, the size factor really was a problem for Adorno. Like, you can see it. He was a slightly faster man, but his punches just didn't have nearly the effect that Elvis's did when they landed. And I think that was a deciding factor right there. The size and strength, power, get what I'm saying? That caused a lot of issues for Adorno. But again, that's the type of fight that you should gain fans off of. You shouldn't lose fans after you put it all on the line like that, in my opinion. And I just hope he wants some fans. I hope he wants some people over. And that's a dude that I definitely want to see him back in the ring. But I do truly think he need to consider dropping a weight class. And I usually don't say that, but just looking at, again, the size, man, looked like you was like 2 weight classes smaller than Elvis. So with it looking like that, nah, I just don't think 140 is the weight class for Joseph Adorno. So if he can make a lighter weight class, I say he need to do it. Somebody even mentioned 130 now. I don't know if he can go all the way to 130 because that's 10 pounds south of where he at now. So I don't know, but I think he at least need to explore that as an option, at least going down a weight class. I'll say probably the only one who lost fans, in my opinion. Facts, Mike Kirkland. So again, salute to both Jamal James and Elvis Rodriguez. They both got wins. And it was good boxing, but let's get into the main event, y'all. Let's get into the main event. And you're right, Mike. Fate, salute, Brody. Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, man, he need to go back down, Fate. He need to go back down. See fights with Argentina, except in UK, who has really fought. Hey, good point, though. Front line and Mike. Salute to my fam, always adding to the conversation. So let me get to, yeah, Mike, I'm with you. And why I'm with you on that one is because, again, now, I know they try to say Ponce didn't quit and stop the fight, but it was his corner. But they just, as a whole, they look equally bad. You know what I'm saying? You got a title shot on the line, bro. You 30-0. 30-0. Like, now, I understand that dude got a history. He had an unfortunate situation with a guy that he fought that didn't make it, you know, that ended up passing away. But I felt like you was given damn near just as good as you was taking, but difference is you was in there with a stronger guy and Mathias, man, a real dog, like a machine. You know what I mean? Maybe that contributed to them, you know, calling it quits. But it was 5 rounds, bro. He jumped right in there going forward. You know what I'm saying? He jumped right in there going forward. I don't know if that was the game plan, but that's what he did. And this is a good point, front line. This is and not just stopping the fight like that abruptly is probably lost fans, Mike. And I'm with you on that one. Yeah, and like I said, front line, I was saying that too. I told people that 30-0, it looks good. It looks good. 30-0, I think he had about 20 knockouts. It looks good as a record, right? But when you do when you peel back them layers a little bit and you browse up and down that resume and pick it apart, you know, you see a lot of unfamiliar names. Almost, it's no real notable names on that resume. And for me, that's a problem when you got 30 fights. You got over 25 fights. You got 30. And this is your 31st bout. And this is the most notable name easily on your resume. Like, none of these other guys are notable names. That was an issue for me. You know what I'm saying? And then when you look at Mathias, he got less fights, right? So you feel like the experience tipped to Ponce, but Not really. You know what I mean? Fights don't always make up for experience. You might have quantity, but he got more quality on his resume. And that's what I was able to see going up and down Subriel Mathias' resume. I seen that he had more quality, more notable names, more guys that I knew. And that does matter. You get what I'm saying? So I felt like he was more battle tested. And I kept saying this, y'all. I knew what he was made of, Mathias. I knew what Mathias was made of in terms of like toughness and endurance, right? But I wanted to see what he got, if that makes sense. Like I wanted to see what he had in his bag. And again, he just it's one of your you know, Mathias type performances. Like he takes shots, but he give better than he take. You get what I'm saying? And he can handle pretty much everything you throwing back at him. And that was the case for last night. Like, dude just couldn't hurt him. Right. He had something. He had something there, but just not enough either, though, Fate. Not enough. And I think the size put him at a real disadvantage last night. Big dude was landing on him. Right. They ain't want that 187. Yeah, and they was I guess that's what the thinking was, to really protect a man. And if that's the thinking, like they felt like he was that hurt, then okay, cool. But you still, some people gonna look at you like you just quit on the stool like that. You know what I'm saying? In a title fight. Get what I'm saying? It's gonna be ebbs and flows in a boxing ring. You knew you got in there with a dangerous guy. You know what I'm saying? So the same kind of thing. You seem like he got potential, just like Ponce. Right. Right. I did right, Ant. That's a real possibility, though. Clean, yo, them short punches, man. And they packed a punch, man. He ain't had to wind up on him or nothing. Mathias is naturally heavy-handed, bro. Like he was ready for war, but wasn't built for it, right? And again, facts, Mike. 817, salute to you, family. How you feeling, bro? Rodriguez was huge compared to Adorno, right, Brody? That's what I was saying. It was like he looked like he was 2 weight classes bigger than dude, for real. But yeah, Mike, he came out going gunning for the fences, and you know, it took me a second, it took me a round or so to think about it, but then I caught myself. I'm like, hold on, this looked good, but you know, somebody kept saying, yo, you know, the commentators kept saying he's fighting Mathias fight, and it's like they saying it, then it boom, it's like a light went off. I'm like, hold on, they are actually calling it fair tonight, and he is fighting Mathias fight. That's why it's not going to work. And it just popped in my head. I was like, he about to get grinded out. He about to get grinded out because he can't. Why are you fighting his fight? You get what I'm saying? It looked good at first, but I kept saying it. Could he keep this up, though? Because if he could keep this up, he can make this a real interesting fight. But that's a real big if. And obviously, we all seen last night he was not able to keep it up. Oxen. TV platform, the stream came back. Reagan, that was a complete disaster. Paid the $20 and was frozen the entire time. We got robbed. Damn, that's crazy, Adolfo. Wow, that's crazy. Gustavo was over 25 fights, but majority in the country. He's from Argentina. He has all no European wins. Lee Selby, former champ. Yeah. That's gonna be they undoing fate, like the lack of diversity on their resume. You get what I'm saying? And the experience needs to be diverse experiences. You need to fight different style of fighters. Like, it's easy to stay where you from and where you at and dominate over there. But, yeah, you the man over in your town. But when you cross them state lines, man, are you still going to be the man? Can you still be one of the dudes? You know what I'm saying? And that's just a big question for a lot of those guys that, you know, stack their records up in the countries where they from. Also just didn't have the toughness. Nah, I think he fought the wrong game plan, Fate. Who authorized that? Like, bro, who told you to go into that ring and try to fight this man's fight, not knowing if you could keep that pace or not? That was very, like, unintelligent, man. That wasn't smart at all. That was stupid. Yeah, he didn't use no jab, and he tried to come out throwing all power shots, and I get it. I think, you know, the first round or so it was cool, but I think at some point I think he should have switched tactics. You know what I'm saying? I think it would have made the fight more challenging for Mathias, but it's like once he settled into that, oh, I'm gonna fight you the way you fight, it wasn't smart from the beginning. The minute, and it's like I said, so that was from the first round on. He came out with the wrong game plan. Try to go to war type of thing and got beat up, right? It was entertaining while it lasted. And that's what one of those fights lead to. You look at it, you be like, well, it's entertaining while it lasted, and that's one of them. But it's like it looks good early, but can you sustain that? Can you keep up with it? You get what I'm saying? And nope. You know what I mean? He was doing Mathias' game. Mathias grinding him out, throwing them short, compact hooks in the inside, landing him like, man, he breaking this dude, man. I'm like, I just seen him little by little, and I'm like, that's what he do. Mathias grind you down, respectfully, grind you down, and he get you out of there. You know what I'm saying? Grind you down and get you out of there. K-Rod was good with it. Appreciate you stopping through. Mathias is a slow fighter. Like Tank. Yeah, he'll let you have the first couple rounds with that. All that time they collecting data to execute facts front line, and then right from the rip, you know, he get right to it. You know what I'm saying? He made his mind up to do that in camp. It was coming off. Yeah, early access. Yeah, man. And it's crazy. Like, I felt like that game plan right there wasn't the right one. It wasn't the correct game plan at all. You know what I'm saying? And he tried it and he didn't deviate from it. And I think that was the problem. Like, I think he should have switched up. He should have switched tactics. I think the first couple rounds, it was cool that you try to jump on him like that, but it would have been a little bit more intelligent for you to switch tactics and then give him something else to think about other than fighting him this type of style that he fight. You get what I'm saying? And you kind of made it easier for him. You played into his hands, you know what I mean? And that early success set in, like a false set of confidence set in. And, you know, you paid for it. You paid the ultimate price. I got you. Give me a second, K-Rod. Shout out to the Absolute Destruction. Undisputed. Here we come. I'm gonna lie, the first round, them punches was popping Mathias. Yeah, I was like, yo, yeah, me too. Fate, we all was like, yo, so this how you coming? You really about to let bro punch on you like that? So if that's the type of day it's about to be, it might be a short night for you, bro, if you don't change tactics. But man, you know, lo and behold, Mathias had something for his ass. Yeah, Ponce, he gave it a good effort for sure. Gave it a good effort. Salute to both fighters, man. They look like they came in tip-top shape, which made for a damn good fight, y'all. I made for a real good fight. Yeah, but Ponce, man, he got wore down, grinded down, and beat up. And them short, compact, tight shots was doing a number on him. Truly believe Ponce can beat other dudes here, though. That low-key style. Nah, because look, yo, that everybody is not going to be able to do what Mathias did to him. I understand that. But, again, I think his biggest issue is the lack of diversity on his resume. Like, dudes got all fights where you from, and then when you go fight a different style or somebody, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know who authorized that game plan for you to go in there and try to fight his style of fighting. It just wasn't smart to me. Connected. Didn't phase Mathias one bit. Facts, he couldn't hurt him front line. He couldn't hurt him, and that was dangerous right there. The fact that you imagine that, yo, you fighting somebody style, you using it against him, you have success. You know, obviously nobody want to keep getting hit over and over and over again. But then Mathias started to adjust. He started catching them shots off the elbows, the arms, and he started punching in between his shots and catching them in between those exchanges. And slowly but surely, he was wearing dude down, yo. He wore him down and got him up out. And his team just said, nah, that's enough. You know what I mean? That's enough. Ponce quit and was still smiling. God, he was beat up by Mayweather and still wanted more facts, Mike. And again, man, I get it. I get the dude got a pass, but like, if you might as well not fight him if that's going to be the case, because you know what you get. You're supposed to know what you're getting in there with. New trainer, not going to lie. Yeah, because that game plan was foolish, Fate. It was stupid. It was dumb. Defense is his offense, but he would take blows just so he can land right. But he has the chin to do it. But front line, he started making an adjustment. Like I said, and he started catching a lot of them shots on the elbows and arms. And it made for a much more interesting fight because he started to neutralize a little bit of what Ponce was trying to do. And he paid for it big. So I'm sorry, what's going on, Cuzzo? Salute to Ashley's Corner. How you feeling, Cuzzo? Appreciate you pulling up. What's going on with you? Ponce seemed like he was glad it ended. Them short punches did damage. Yeah, man, them short punches was everything, man. I was like, yo, the fact that this dude don't got to wind up a lot and he generating that kind of power makes him very dangerous, man. Them short shots. And, you know, I said this before the fight, y'all. I said Ponce is defensively irresponsible. And he's offensive and he be getting his shots off. But I said in all of that punching, he leaves himself open. And then he has a nerve to, like, he got good body shots, but they wide body shots. So it take a while to get to the target. You get what I'm saying? Because they wide punches. Those wide punches, you in there with a guy that got short, compact punches, the opposite of yours. And he was just cracking them, man. Just cracking them. Showing my bro, how you feeling, man? Appreciate you pulling up as always. What's good with you, Brody? I said with a diamond to breaking a late game. Yeah, man. Maybe that's what they felt. But 5 rounds where it was going back and forth, man. Yeah, got his check back to Argentina. Live to fight another day. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the family in the building, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all. Just in here having us a good boxing conversation with these post-fight thoughts, man. Saw the prelims recently for the Fury fight. It was horrible. You notice Mathias' approach is still the same. Better on defense since the new train. I saw a big difference in Mathias this fight. This is all his others. I seen more patience front line. I seen more patience from Mathias for sure. Definitely seen more patience from him. He was almost too patient for a second. He made me nervous for a second. I was like, yo, you gonna keep letting this dude get off on you? You know what I'm saying? But salute to Subriel Mathias for handling business and becoming the IBF champion, man. You know what I mean? Because he talking that talk. He the only one mentioning the name that most people won't mention. Mathias is nasty. And tell me that Reese isn't going to play into Mathias' inside fighting style. Saying styles make fights and Mathias powerful, durable. Yeah, that makes for a barn burner, Ash. That makes for a damn good fight right there. Damn good fight. Because I'll say this. If that fight is fought in the inside, I feel like Mathias, he's game enough to be able to fight back in the inside and fight well. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel like that's definitely be a tough fight for both. I just feel like Regis, man, he got that experience factor. And I feel like he's a little more polished at this point. A little more polished because of the experience and things like that. And he definitely the man to beat at 140, I think, right now. Regis is. And it seemed like some would say Josh Taylor, but I really feel like it's Regis. He just seems so much dangerous than Josh Taylor to me. Salute to everybody in the building. I hope everybody feeling good on this good Sunday. Appreciate y'all pulling up for the conversation, man. Facts. That's a little too patient. Ponce landed a little too much. Brother, throw more. Yeah, it was low-key like, damn, yo. I'm going to let Ponce do that. Right. You like, yo, you going to keep letting this dude punch you, bro? See why Ponce started the first round like that. You know, it'll be different later in the fight. He right. He's trying to get him while he can. I think initially to start the fight out that way, it was smart. But I think ultimately it was dumb to continue and remain fighting the fight that way. He never switched it up. Like Ponce's problem was he started the fight out not doing what he does. You know, to some degree he was doing what he does, but he was essentially in many ways fighting a Mathias' style fight. I think after the first 3 rounds or so, I think he should have changed tactics. His problem was he allowed it to be a fight the entire time instead of adding some boxing in there. And that's where he messed up at. He was just too willing to sit in there in the pocket and try to exchange with a guy, and that's all he do. You get what I'm saying? It was kind of stupid to do that. So I think after about 3 rounds, maybe even 4, he should have switched tactics. You know what I'm saying? But he never did it. Just kept doing the same thing, trying to outdog a dog, and you know what I mean? A more dangerous dog, in my opinion, a bigger dog. The average someone was good with it, fam. How you feeling? I think Regis has a dog in him that really separates him from most in his division. Yeah, he do. Regis is one of them special ones, man. But Mathias got a lot of, you know, I like it. You know what I mean? I like what he brings to the table. Jad to run the whole fight. If he wants to against Mathias, he stay close enough to Mathias. Mathias will destroy him. I say this. When it's an inside fight, Mathias has enough dog, and those real short punches will be very effective in the inside. So I think in the inside, it'll be a damn good war in there. You get what I'm saying? But I do feel like Regis has the ability to box with that street brawling type of mentality that he got. It would just be smart to switch up tactics. You don't want to fight a fight the whole way like that and give a guy their best opportunity at winning. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to fight, but outbox him. You get what I'm saying? You got to do both. You get what I'm saying? You got to bring both that night. You can't just do one with them dudes. Ponce was nervous and didn't want Mathias to do him the way he does everybody right. So he came out gunning ass. He came out swinging. He was like, I ain't laying down early. You ain't going to get me. You know what I'm saying? Clinch more and jab. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Fate. And that would have been more along the lines of boxing. Minimize the damage, right? But see, I think that the early success that he had, it led to a false sense of confidence. And then he was unwilling to change tactics because he figured, oh, it was working early, so I might as well stick with it. Nah, what was working early is not going to continue to work late because, for one, you fighting at a frenetic ass pace. You don't fight at that pace. You fighting a guy that's clipping you back. He got shorter shots. You're landing, but your shots are wider. You're doing your best impersonation of him. So that's playing right into his hands. And at some point, you were supposed to, you know what I mean, stop, switch tactics, and start boxing this dude. Start boxing and moving, and you wasn't doing that. Touching foreheads most of the fight, yo. I'm telling you, he ain't used his length to go to the body, none of that. And he wasn't going to the body. Fact, Sean, he wasn't. So I'm like, damn, what are you doing, bro? Because if we really want to be honest, it's very brave how you fight, and it's very fan friendly, but is it sustainable? And as we seen, it wasn't. Not for you, it wasn't. Mathias could have fought like that all night if he had to. You couldn't do that. That's why it wasn't smart for you to remain. It was cool for you to jump on him probably because it looked like it caught him off guard a little bit for them first few rounds that you were fighting that way. But again, you were supposed to use intelligence, boom, switch tactics, and make him earn it. You was playing right into his hands, forehead to forehead, shoulder to shoulder. You know what I mean? Chest to chest type deal. Ain't he best at 35, man? Them dudes are some real dogs, Mike. Respectfully, they are, man. That can be a fire as fight facts front line. You know it, bro. That's how the fight reaches going on that close fight ain't gonna be more cerebral. I think he got better since that razor thin loss. Jay Grant, salute family. How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up. You get what I'm saying? So it's damn good fights, man. Damn good fights that we seen last night, y'all. Damn good fights. Damn good main event, man. Mathias really is dangerous, man. Very. But Mathias fight, strength and vulnerability. Mathias didn't expect people to dog fight with him. But if you mix it up with him, probably can frustrate him. That's what I'm saying. See what I'm going with it, Fate? You have to. You got to outthink that dude. See, that's the thing. You don't outdog the dog. You do it in spots if you can do it. But you don't make that the overall game plan. You don't make that the end all be all. You don't make that plan A, B, and C to outdog the dog. You outdog the dog in spots when you have to. But you outthink and you outsmart the dog. You outbox the dog, not outfight him. You get what I'm saying? You tried to outbite the dog, and that was the bigger dog. You biting, but he biting back, and it's hurting more. His bite is bigger. His bite take more damage. His bite do more damage. You get what I'm saying? You try to outbite a bigger dog, and you were supposed to outthink him. You supposed to outthink him. You get what I'm saying? You wasn't supposed to be Goliath in there. Somebody had to be David, and it should have been you, and that would have got you a win. You get what I'm trying to say? You try to outdog a dog, a bigger dog, a stronger dog at what he does best. You try to outbite him, and his bite is do more damage than yours. Simple. You get what I'm saying? Instead of outthinking that bigger dog, that stronger dog. Nah, you want to outbite him. No, then now you got bit and you got took out. You get what I'm saying? You got took out. You got took out because you just wouldn't switch tactics. It wasn't smart to stay the same like that. Mathias punches remind me of Foreman's low key. Yo, I'm telling you, short, compact, and very powerful front line. Facts. Facts. That's probably why Mathias looks so relaxed after losing that first round. He knew the pace was going to favor him, right? And that's understanding yourself. He was like, hold on. This is cool. I could take what he giving back. And this dude is not smart. Why is he fighting his way? Why is he fighting his way? Why is he fighting my style of fight? Mathias, he accepted that. You get what I'm saying? Salute to Miss Joette. Appreciate you, Queen, showing that color in the super chat, man. Little dude just come out, drop some color. If I go watch this Jake Paul Fury fight. Hey, it's a slow day. I appreciate you, Queen. Appreciate you putting that color in the chat. Much appreciation. The support is much appreciated.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to Miss Joette for putting that color in the chat. Ponce probably has stamina, just and rhythm. He was going there with last. He should have used range. Man, his building physique has potential. Yeah, man. Again, and it was IQ last night that did him in. That was his undoing. His lack of IQ, his lack of diversity in there. His lack of a strategy outside of because to me, I left that fight feeling like Ponce game plan was to see if he could outdog Mathias, and if he could, then cool, that's what he was gonna go for. If not, then he was just, you get what I'm saying? I didn't really see no game plan other than to try to outdog a guy, a bigger dog, which was not a smart game plan. You were supposed to you were supposed to bite with the dog in spots, right? In spots, and then you might be able to outbite him. But you're supposed to mix it up, and you never did that. Your game plan stayed the same. You came in with one game plan. You went out losing with that one game plan because it wasn't a smart one. To me, that's what it looked like. You didn't try to outbox that dude. You tried to outfight him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I keep saying you try to outbite the bigger dog. It just wasn't smart, bro. You did yourself a disservice, and you played right into his hands. You get what I'm saying? You're supposed to make him earn it, not be right in front of him. Forehead to forehead, like my bro said, forehead to forehead, seeing who could take whose shots. We know that's how he fight. That's why I said before the fight, y'all notice I kept saying this. I know what Mathias is made of, but I want to see what he got. You get what I'm saying? Now, on the other end, it's like I see what Ponce do, but I don't know exactly what he made of. But I don't think it serves him best to start doing something that he don't normally do in his fights. If you don't normally fight chest to chest, forehead to forehead, the whole fight, you know what I mean, that way, then don't get in this fight and try to do it with a guy that you play right into his wheelhouse. So again, that's IQ, man, and that's lack of preparation between you and your team, because it ain't like you changed tactics. So either they was telling you to change tactics and you never did, which was bad, or they had you thinking what you was doing was going to work. And again, that shit looked cool, starting off the fight, throwing all them punches, trying to outland him. I mean, you was getting it off, but you wasn't hurting him. You wasn't phasing him. He was walking through your best stuff. You wasn't walking through his. I mean, he was breaking you down, wearing you down. Salute again, Miss Joette. Appreciate you in the super chat. Ponce probably has some. Oh, okay, I seen that. Usually pick shots 1-2 at a time, then explodes from behind his guard. You get what I'm saying, Sean? So the minute that he went out there and went outside of himself and stayed outside of himself, like at no points in the fight was he really being himself. Like I felt like he was trying to imitate what he see Mathias do in fights. And he like, yo, he had that. It's like you try to prove to him that you wasn't going back down. And again, you don't have to prove to a guy that you can outfight him. Because if you can outthink him and outfight him in the spots where he forced you to fight, then that's an advantage you. But you went in there with the wrong game plan. It's like bravado. Let me show him I can outdog him. He ain't the boogeyman. I'm gonna stand up to the power. I'm gonna go right to him. Yeah, that works. But at first, you gotta switch it up because it's not realistic. That pace wasn't realistic, bro. You know what I'm saying? That pace wasn't realistic at all. First round, by the third, I knew it was a pump fake. I'm telling you, Sean, and that's why I said by the third or fourth round, that's why I felt like he should have changed tactics, because you got it all for a little while because you surprised him. But then after a while, he got comfortable. You notice he started catching the shots on the elbows, on the gloves, and then catching him with stuff in between those exchanges. And I'm like, yo, this is not a good game plan for Ponce, because I don't think he can keep it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, facts, yo. He's changed his whole style for that fight. That wasn't the time to change styles. Kirk Douglas, salute, fan. Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? 4-round Ponce was already, his mouth open, gas way too early. Facts, front line, trying to fight somebody else fight, bro. That's what you did. You let the moment get away from you. You were supposed to fight his fight in spots, bro. In spots, not for the entire fight, unless you built for that. And you obviously wasn't. So a mistake for you, because it's like you fought in a style or in a way and at a pace that you wasn't ready for. And that's like you not knowing yourself. That's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. You get what I'm saying? Bravado don't always win fights. You need bravado to win fights, right? But you need more than just that. You brought that to the game last night. I'ma just show heart. Nah, where's the intelligence? Where's the ring IQ? Where's the boxing ability? Where's the footwork? Where's the controlling the distance and the range? Where's the controlling of the pace? I ain't see none of that. All I do is seeing a dude go in there and try to fight like a brute that don't have a punch like that. I didn't understand it, man. Lobby, they get in my face and knocking him out. Tyson trying to calm him down. He is a problem child. Yo, Tyson Fury want to beat somebody up so bad. They need to put your Fury in there with somebody, man. Ponce pulled the Tommy Hearns. Right, man. Came in there, Mike, and tried to, do what the counterpart was doing, and he wasn't going. That was not smart at all, bro. It just wasn't intelligent. But maybe he could learn from this. Maybe this is a fight that, Ponce can learn from, because, that he did pile up 30 wins, but I think he need to fight outside of where he's from. I think the lack of him traveling it makes him very inexperienced. He's an inexperienced 30-0, if that makes sense, in terms of like quality experience. At a quality level. You get what I'm saying? He got 30 fights. He got 31 now after last night, right? But he's an inexperienced 31 fighter to me. He only 26. He's young. A lot of those fights was winnable fights. Like I told people, I went up and down his resume. He fought somebody with a crazy record. I think they had like 50 losses or more than 50 losses. I think something like that. He fought some very mild opposition at best, to put it best. You know what I'm saying? And I always thought you getting in there with Mathias was going to be problematic for you the entire time. I knew it. I knew it would be a problem for you. Watching the Fury fight, him and Jake. Right, yeah. I like Hearns, though. Hearns come from came to fight Hagler, and he had cut him too early. Hearns went out on the shield, though. Yeah. And I know what Mike mean in terms of fighting at that pace and going outside yourself. You know what I mean? But at least that's the difference, right? Hearns did go out on the shield, and he wouldn't have had it no other way. But for this guy, you know what I mean? They yanked him out of that. My thing was that, just think, you do your homework, bro. Do your homework. Aside from the unfortunate tragedy that took place in that fight against Maxim, RIP to Maxim, man. Aside from that, you knew you getting in there with a dog. You know what he liked to do, y'all. You get what I'm saying? You know what he liked to do. You know what Mathias liked to do. So who bright idea, bro? Who bright idea was it to say, you know what, we gonna go in here and fight his style of fight and take the fight right to him. And that's gonna work. Like, who told you to do that? Then when it start going left, you pull him out the fight. That's the part I'm not trying to hear. Why did y'all fight him that way anyway? You fighting him that way gives him the best and most chances to land punches on you. And did you see how sharp and compact them punches was last night? I don't get it. It was a stupid game plan, bro. That was very stupid, man. That was very stupid, Ponce. Jeremias or Jeremias, as they was calling you, Jeremias. That was very dumb, bro. Jeremias. That wasn't a smart game plan, dude. That wasn't intelligent, bro. That's what got you broke up. That's what got Brad's broke up. Roja, what's good with it? Roja, appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? Tiggs versus Rolly. The Rolly beats Pulio. I'm telling you, Roja, they keep sleeping on Rolly, yo. They keep sleeping on Rolly, man. I'm trying to tell you, Rolly. They got Rolly, man. They slipping Rolly in. They getting Rolly to. No disrespect to Alberto Pulio. They giving him, I think, the path of the least resistance in terms of the champions that they're putting them in there with. They're putting them in there with a guy, Alberto Pulio, that has what, 10 knockouts, I believe. He don't got a ton of power. I know people feel like they never seen Rolly at 140, but my thing is, I don't feel like the 5 pounds is going to be much of an adjustment period for Rolly. Why I tell you, because his weight cut that he was doing to make 135 was ridiculous. They said he was 165 on fight night against Tank. So when you factor those things in and you just think, wow, when he go to 140, that's less weight. There's less weight he got to cut. He could actually be a bit healthier, maybe possibly stronger. One thing we do know about Rolly, he's an awkward, wild, little, not a technically sound dude. He's a little awkward, a little weird, awkward. I don't know how you want to call it, right? You know what I mean? But he's rough in there and he got some punching power. People say he don't have a chin. I say let's see what his chin like when it get tested. But again, what better guy to put him in there than a guy that don't got a ton of punching power? You get what I'm saying? And Alberto Pulio, and that's what I think they're doing. I think they putting him in there with a guy that don't got a ton of punching power, and they trying to get Rolly a win, bro. They trying to get Rolly a win, y'all. I'm trying to tell you something. They trying to get Rolly one. They want to get that boy one. The only way Ponce knows how to fight. Well, going that shit. It seemed like too much balls to the walls for me, Roger. Like he should have switched tactics. Ponce. I don't know whose idea it was to try to outdog a bigger dog like that. It just wasn't smart though. Rolly, the most explosive fighter versus Mathias for unification. Rolly winning all 6 rounds. Ha. If he gonna say he did, he gonna tell you he won all 6 if it go. Dude threw 96 punches at Mathias, and Mathias didn't even flinch. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, Roger, he was walking through them joints. Hopefully, Rolly wins. I just think he's funny. Yeah, Mike, he is funny, and I think they throwing him a bone, yo. They throwing Rolly a bone, yo. People ain't catching it. Y'all not catching the play, man, because y'all think y'all disdain for Rolly is making y'all not be able to see the play, y'all. They throwing Rolly a bone. The Tank stimulus package continues. Tank fighting Tank Davis and losing to him, getting knocked out is the gift that keeps on giving. He got the gift. Tank fighting Tank is the gift that keeps on giving. He done knocked Rolly out. Now Rolly about to get a title shot. About to get a title shot. The hell what y'all talking about? I think it could be a winnable title shot because he can mess around and catch dude. I'm trying to tell y'all, I really feel like that. I'm not saying he will, but they at least throwing him a bone. They giving him, that's not no 70-30 type fight or nothing on paper. It's not. I'm telling you, man, Rolly gonna get in there and rough Pulio up. He gonna do something that's gonna cut him early. And that's gonna be enough to throw dude off his game, and Rolly gonna end up getting an upset. Watch, an ugly upset win. That's what I tell you. Rolly's awkward, he's physical, but he ain't sizing up the 140s. I want to see it. Dan's thought process. Rolly won 6 rounds, but got the KO. Got KO the 6th round. Judah Ben, my Brody, what's good with it, Judah? Appreciate you pulling up, bro. How you feeling? Imagine Rolly become a Hall of Famer, gatekeeper friendly, paid for the rest of his life. Telling you, yo, watch. They're gonna get him that title up all Pulio. Watch. He gonna be rough with Pulio. He gonna do something to Pulio. some type of way a cut gonna open up, but it ain't gonna be a cut bad enough at the time to stop the fight on the card. So they're gonna be fighting. That cut gonna affect Pulio, and Rolly gonna pull off an ugly win or end up getting a stoppage. Watch. You're gonna get that title, and you're gonna start talking crazy. Watch what I tell y'all. I think I'm playing, man. I ain't playing, y'all. That's what he gonna do. Rolly getting it. Rolly gonna get that damn, I'm trying to tell you. What the hell? Rolly gonna get that title shot, y'all. Y'all just wait on it, man. Y'all playing. Y'all don't know the ways of the Rolly, man. Y'all don't know the ways of Rolando. You don't know the ways of Rolando. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know Rolando like I know him. You know what I'm saying? Rolando gonna get in there and handle business. Trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Appreciate your fizzle. What's good with you, man? We're gonna be in here. We're gonna cook for a little while longer, man. Rolly will be win the belt and vacate still because everyone will chase you. Yeah, I'm telling you, Rolly gonna get the belt and get crazy on y'all. Watch. I think you hear all that. You hear all that yang that y'all talking. Know what I'm saying? Rolly ain't gonna stand for none of this. I'm trying to tell y'all. Watch. Rolly gonna be like, you think you could do this to me? PBC starting to see people love Rolly. I'm telling you, Judah. They about to put him in position. Y'all don't even know the thing y'all least expected because nobody see it coming. Mathias, Regis, Barboza, Hitchens. Yeah, this is damn it's a nice lineup. I'm telling you, man. They about to lace Rolly, bro. They about to lace Rolly. He gonna get one good win. He gonna be back on. I'm trying to tell you, if you win the belt, you can talk. Telling you, Fake, you gonna win that belt from Pulio and talk crazy. Watch, you're gonna do something wild in the fight. It's gonna lead to a cut, whether it be a clash of heads, an elbow, something wild. Pulio his shit gonna be dripping. Watch, he gonna still want to fight, and Rolly gonna be getting it off because of the cut. Watch, I tell y'all. Remember, when it happened, y'all, you just remember y'all heard it here first. Roger fact, they gotta do something. They throw the kitchen sink at him and he shrug it off. Right. Ant was good with it, Ant. Appreciate you pulling up. Earlier than the tag, just can't listen to him talk for too long. Yeah. He losing brain cells listening to him too long because you get the camera on him too long, he's gonna start talking crazy. You gotta give him. He should have about a limit of like about 5 minutes of camera time at a time. If that lineup is gonna be out there Rolly if you win. That belt. I'm telling you, Fate. They think I'm playing. Watch, all right, y'all think it's a game. Short bus Rolly is gonna handle business, man. Y'all gonna be talking crazy. I'm trying to tell you. Trying to tell you. It's when the boxer continues to headbutt his opponent, which you consider dirty, it's just depending on the style of the fight. I mean, if he's continuously doing it, I would examine if it's the style that he's in there with, or if that's just something that he do. Because I think if it's continuous, I think some guys might kind of, you know what I mean? They know what's going on. I used to feel like Evander used his head and knew it. You know what I mean? I feel like guys that do that are dirty fighters. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty dirty trying to headbutt somebody, man. It's trying to split to the white meat, man. You feel me? Why? What fighter you got in mind, and who be leading with their head in it? 30 seconds of camera time, non-talking ass. Yeah, man, give Rolly a 5 minute minimal and split it up. Split the 5 minutes up. Don't give him 5 straight minutes of talk time because he's gonna trip out. Bro, he gonna get that win. He gonna be right back on. Watch. Y'all gonna be right back loving him. He gonna be y'all favorite fighter again. Watch. You already know all it takes is one win and he back on. One win. I'm telling you. Till I can't stand. What's this? I'm going to use a perfect example. The last 5 years, Philly for Daily could console. He would console, but he cutting his opponents because he would lower down his head with box that considered dirty. Now, I don't think Phillies Vidal was dirty. You know? But again, it might be bad technique. You get what I'm saying? But it's some guys that know exactly what they're doing. Salute to my bro, Mike Kirkland, putting that color back in the chat. Showing love again as always, man. Appreciate you supporting the grind, Mike, as always, man. It's much appreciated, bro. And don't go unnoticed. Salute to my bro, Mike. Let me get my Brody his just due, man. Appreciate you.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my bro Mike putting that color in the chat, man. Rose just gonna make a video saying I told y'all. Right. Lying like a mug, man. Rolly, a funny dude, man. Him and Tank running into each other was funny. But I told y'all, man, you see how the media try to make y'all think that it's some beef. It's not, bro. They crazy, man. Dudes don't be hating each other. They competitors, man. They got a job to do. They entertainers. You know what I'm saying? Them beefs, a lot of them beefs, them beefs be media orchestrated beefs, bro. With people that's not creative enough to like make content, so they gotta force it by stirring the pot and creating something that's not even there. Same thing they did with Jamal Charlo and David Benavidez, asking two dudes about each other every chance they get. That's not even in the same weight class. Of course, they're gonna get tired of you asking, because it's like after a while, it's like, what you saying? Why you keep asking me about this dude? What you think I'm gonna say? You think I'm gonna duck him? You know how it is. It's men. You know what I mean? A man gonna be like, yo, I'll do this and that. Like, stop asking me about him. Get what I'm saying? But the media did that. They orchestrated that. And people fell for the banana in the tailpipe. And why I say they fell for it? Because it got to the point where people started echoing stupid stuff, talking about Jamal Charlo was ducking him. Jamal Charlo ducking David Benavidez. He's ducking him. Then when I say they ain't even in the same weight class, so he can't be ducking him, the conversation changed. Telling you, man, the media be pulling it fast ones, man. Fake beefs, man. Fake beefs. Warrington, the dirty fighter. Yeah, he is. He fight with that dome piece of him. How did Elvis Rodriguez perform last night? Elvis did it damn good last night. He should have used his jab a ton more, way more. He should have used his jab way more to set up the power, but he did well. He did well. It's always things you can work on and improve on, but my biggest critique was his lack of the use of the jab or the double jab. Like, he was just throwing one jab, falling short, leading, like I said, with lead right hooks and falling short. And whenever he put the punches together, he put Adorno in a compromised position where he could land. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kept calling for it last night. But Elvis did damn good last night. He did damn good. Dropped Adorno twice right, even though that second one was a little sketchy. But nonetheless, that first one was as real as it come. And he rocked his world with that. And with or without the second knockdown, he would have won anyway. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, they be doing that, Sean, messing with the notifications. They even be messing with super chats. I don't, like, believe it or not, I done had a couple people say they couldn't super chat. That's crazy. And super chat and notifications, they be playing. They damn sure be playing, man. But we gonna keep grinding. That's why we here. That's why we grind. That's why we put that work in every day. They might be able to slow us up, but they can't stop us, man. My specific fight was Subriel Mathias and Jeremias Ponce. Fighting a lot more like Miguel than Felix. To Miguel. Cotto. Nah, you know what? Because to me, he fought in the inside. Like, I don't even want to think of who he looked like to me, but I think he looked different to me. Mathias got a style of his own for sure. But we're going to make the track like Nas, one mic. All I need is one fight, right? One fight, one fight. You know what I'm saying? One fight, one win. Then I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. But that was damn sure. He just got a style of his own to me. Those short, compact punches, man, and him just liking to go balls to the wall and meet you right in the center of the ring makes him a highly entertaining fighter. But again, you don't want every fight to be a brawl. That makes for a short career, or that makes for you having issues down the line. So for me, being tough as hell should be your calling card. It shouldn't be something that you have on display. I mean, the whole entire fight, like that should be something that you could go to if need be, that you could take a shot. Not that you show that you could take shots all throughout the fight. Like, I just don't think that's, productive in terms of having a long career. That happened to me before too. Yeah, man, they be tripping. Yeah. Or like, come on, man, like the other day, the other week, should I say, one of the family hit me and was like, yo, I tried to super chat you $20. It took the money out, but it ain't pop up on the screen. I'm like, yo, man, that type of stuff really frustrated me bad, because I feel like we work too hard and to suppress somebody supporting people that's working as hard as we keyword, we be working. Man, it's frustrating. Josh, my bro, what's good with it, Brody? How you feeling, man? Woke up, man. Can't get you a plate of this good cook, man. Also, in terms of boxing fighter and a boxer, it's the same thing. Two different things. One and the same, right? That makes sense, right? They one and the same, but they're different because, again, like a good example of it, right? Tank is a fighter that can box. That's how I look at that. Or if you want to call him a boxer that can fight, but most people, I say it's a fighter that can box, right? But you got guys that are boxers that can fight too. Andre Ward was a prime example of a boxer that could fight. Andre Ward could box and fight. That's what made him special. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. Not every boxer nowadays can fight too, and not every fighter can box. The special ones can do both. Even if they do one better than the other, the special ones can do both. Andre Ward could not only box your head off, but he could fight you whenever he needed to, whoever he was in there with. You get what I'm saying? He was the epitome of that, prime example of a guy that could box and fight, a boxer that could fight. And that's what made him special. You know what I'm saying? And one of the smartest doing it. Mr. PSA, Crush the Legend, my Brody. What's good with it, Crush? How you feeling, bro? To me before, but not here. Right. Yeah, right. And it's like, come on, man. Don't suppress the support. The support, the support, y'all, is motivation. Trust me, to keep on getting up every day. And you know what I mean? You getting through to people, or you able to touch people. It's deeper than the amount. You know what I mean? It's the gesture alone of somebody supporting something that you're passionate about, and being suppressed from being able to do it is very frustrating, man. It is. But again, they don't stop nothing. They might slow it up a little bit. They ain't stopping nothing, man. T's got a good thing going. I thought he could have won the fight. He lost to 9. The rope knockdown was the difference, right? Right, Sean. That's a fact. And sometimes too much bravado could backfire on you. You get what I'm saying? Rosie, salute. That must have been new shit when the crowd just got through. People were saying Wilder break Joe Joyce's chin. Well, you got to think, bro. You got to think. Excuse me. You got to think, Rosie. Wilder is you know what I mean, it's not a fighter that he's not been able to knock down or out. So I think when people say that they, you know, Wilder break Joe Joyce's chin, I think when you factor in some key things, right? Joe Joyce ain't the youngest guy. He ain't the most experienced guy, but he's very tough, right? But it's deeper than being tough when you in there with Wilder. You getting dropped by him or knocked out by him don't mean you don't got a chin. You know, just Wilder to me is one of the hardest, if not the hardest puncher I ever got to watch box, me personally. So I think, you know, with him being in shape like that, slim, he can move very well. You know, people think Joe Joyce is pretty robotic, but he's very tough and durable, and he'll grind you down, wear you down, and knock you out. You get what I'm saying? But I think people feel like Wilder is very elusive on his feet, more so than what people think. And he would be the more elusive fighter in that situation. And with him being slimmed down in weight, that makes him very dangerous because he's able to move very well in that ring. And I think, you know, he's very long. Like Joe Joyce, it's not that he don't have the craziest defense either. He does take shots. So you would think that Wilder would be able to land that shot on him. And my thing is, if he does, I definitely think he'll stop him. But, you know, Joe Joyce is a tough out for anybody because he's a tough fighter. It's very durable. He can fight. You get what I'm saying? He got size. You get what I'm saying? So break his chin, I know people, you know, they go crazy. But I say, could he knock him out? Absolutely, because Wilder just a special guy in terms of power. You feel me, Mike? Yeah, Andre Ward was really one of those guys, man, a real boxer that could fight. And that's truly what set him apart. It made him special, y'all. It really made him special. I mean, that's a rarity to be able to mix it up. And again, see, Andre Ward, difference is, see, he understood with Kovalev that he had to do both with Kovalev. That's the prime example. In the first fight, y'all seen him get knocked down for the second time in his career. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, but he understood the assignment. He knew in spots he would have to fight this guy, and then he would have to box him as well. You couldn't, had he went out there and I think just elected or chose to do just one and not the other, then we might be having a different conversation now. But because he's so damn smart and ahead of the game, he understood that he needed to do both to beat that guy, and he did it. You know what I'm saying? His execution just was spot on. Boxer that can fight, or fighter that can box. See, that's now for him, that's more the question, because he's a boxer to me. Ryan Garcia is not a fighter. He's a boxer, but the question is he a boxer that can fight? And I think we're going to find that out with Tank. You get what I'm saying? I think we're going to find that out with Tank. So it's known granted chin did Wilder ever crack. I mean, who had the granted chin that he didn't crack? Just put it that way. Who had the granted chin that he didn't crack? You get what I'm saying? I think like Wilder's power like can't be questioned at this stage. Like, I don't think nobody does that. Nobody questions Wilder's power. It's not about somebody having a granted chin. It's about knocking down or out every single opponent you've been in there with. That says something very special. You can't name me another fighter that's knocked everybody down or out that they fought. That's all. I start there. And that then maybe there you'll see just how special Wilder is. Name me another fighter with that type of record. You've seen that many knockouts. Or better yet, like I said, name me another fighter right off the top that you know not knocked down everybody he fought or knocked out everybody he fought. Out or down. You know what I'm saying? Ashton Sylvie is off, man. They replaced it. Man, that sucked, man. Fate, damn. Joyce, respectfully, Joyce, I want to test Wilder power like you do with everyone else. Wilder hitting different. Yeah, he is. He even said it himself, Rosie. He said it himself, Joe Joyce. He said, like, about Wilder's power. That's not something that he'd want to do. Like, test his chin. Like, you know what I mean? That's not something you'll want to do. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But if he hits him, he can. Will he is the question. You get what I'm saying? Respect to Joe Joyce. Will Wilder catch him, land the shot, knock him out? Because if he does, can he knock him out? I think we all know the answer to that. Even Joe Joyce do. I've seen Joe Joyce hurt to the body as well. I've seen him outboxed by much smaller guys, you know, a much smaller guy, Alexander Usyk as well. And I think Wilder being so much, you know, bigger than what a Usyk is, that's a dangerous fight, man. That's a dangerous fight. There are some fighters, for some reason, they can take any shot. Ray Mercer, Shit, you know what? To some degree. But, you know what I mean? To some degree. And I don't think Joe Joyce is any of those guys. You know what I mean? Respectfully, I like Joe Joyce. He's tough. But part of the reason we know Joe Joyce is tough, why? Because he takes shots. So I think it's safe to say Wilder, he takes shots in every other fight. Why wouldn't somebody of Wilder's caliber be able to land a shot on him? You know what I mean? Like, defensive wizard. You get what I'm saying? And he's a bit robotic. He's a bit, you know what I mean? He's not the fastest of guy. You know what I mean? Wilder would have the speed advantage. He would be more elusive than Joe Joyce. He would definitely have the experience advantage. They're about the same and around the same in age. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of unknowns there for Joe Joyce. You at least seen Wilder be tested to the point of no return. You seen him have rough fights with Fury. You know what I mean? Joe Joyce, not so much. You know what I'm saying? There's 3 fighters down. Did they have a track where we're getting knocked down? Is Chin being suspect? No, he only got knocked down the one time before he ran into Wilder. That was to Steve Cunningham. But other than that, he was known to have a chin. You know what I'm saying? Luis Ortiz was known to have a chin. Bermain Stavern is another one that's known to have a chin. I could really pull up Wilder's resume if you want to do this, but to me, when people ask certain questions, that's how I know you looking to discredit them already. Because it's like people ask the wrong questions. You get what I'm saying? Like the wrong, who should he have fought? Who should Wilder have fought that he wouldn't been willing to fight? That's what you got to ask yourself. You get what I'm saying? The Anthony Joshua fight didn't happen because of what? Not because of Wilder. They said Luis Ortiz was the boogeyman, right? What did Wilder go do? The dude tested positive. He still spent the block, gave him a chance, and then gave him another one after fighting one of the most competitive fights he had to date in his career. You get what I'm saying? Wilder is a one-on-one, a diamond in the rough, man. A video game character in real life. A modern-day superhero in the ring, man. That's what Wilder represents. He really that to me. You know what I mean? Ryan, a little iffy on the inside. Has a great punch placement from his range against shorter fighters, though. Yeah, early, especially early too, Sean. They never got hit by Wilder. Facts, never. You think the next fight for Subriel Mathias? He's calling for Regis. I know he said he put Regis in the hospital. Regis congratulated him. He said he hope he see him soon. Wilder ever fought tomato cans and cab drivers? That's not a fact. That's not a fact, Rosie. That's your opinion. That's not a fact. See, what we don't do over here is we don't slander Wilder. We don't do Wilder slander. Name me one cab driver or one tomato can, because I think people need to educate themselves a little bit better on the sport and the level of opposition. You get what I'm saying? Name your favorite heavyweights. Who's Tyson Fury biggest win? Who's his best wins? What did his resume consist of? You get what I'm saying? I don't understand the slighting of Deontay Wilder, a guy that's willing to take on any and every challenge. Any and every challenge. How could you hate on that? He only fought cab drivers and tomato. Name them. Name the tomato cans and cab drivers. Because that sound like some old media talking points. You can't slight people. You can't slight people without giving them, you know what I mean, without really making sense of it. Give me some examples. Tomato cans, okay, who? You know what I'm saying? Who should he have fought that he wouldn't have been willing to fight? And back to what I was saying, he fought a guy in Luis Ortiz that nobody else wanted to fight. He fought him even after he popped dirty. Still fought him. He fought him twice. He went to, hell, life and death, right? With Tyson Fury in the first fight, right? He still fought him again and then demanded that he fought him a third time. The mentality is different. That's not you could go up and down his resume all you want. You could try to slight him. You could say who he did or didn't fight. He was with all the smoke and he still is now. I don't understand how that's the only thing people could say with Wilder, but who else? Who was he supposed to fight? And who else got such a great resume? What he did was great, man. You won't never see it duplicated again. You just won't. You get what I'm saying? It don't matter. Luis Ortiz was the real deal. This is why people didn't want to fight him. Like, you can't pass your opinion off as facts. That's your opinion. You can't prove what you're saying. You get what I'm saying? Alan's so amazing. Salute. Klitschko. Klitschko was cool for the era. He was cool. TBS was good with it, my bro. How you feeling, Kyle? Was good with it, fam? Was good with you. Ibuchi, Ike Ibuchi. I just was watching something on him. Ike was a destroyer in there. I just was watching some recent stuff on Ike. I think that's his name. Ibuchi, something like that. I just was watching something on him though. Luis Ortiz never champion, no one to fight him. And again, yeah, I don't validate. I'm set different. My logic, the way I think is different. I don't validate fighters by, them having championship titles. You get what I'm saying? I just know we know the skill set and the danger that Luis Ortiz presented to people. And we know damn well if he'd have got an opportunity at some of these titles, like say for instance, Anthony Joshua, say if Luis Ortiz got the opportunity, Andy Ruiz got. You get what I'm saying? He just never was afforded those opportunities until he got old. You get what I'm saying? And still, the only one that really gave him an opportunity was Wilder. So I think that's crazy. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't do the Wilder slander. I don't understand why people can't recognize greatness when they see it. You know what I'm saying? Greatness come in many different shapes and forms, man. Everybody not going to be the flashiest, most skilled guy with the footwork or be the most technically and fundamentally sound. You get what I'm saying? But I think what Wilder possessed, how late he picked up boxing, you can't name another person that had his set of circumstances and reached that level. This is why I tell people I'm all about perspective. I don't give a damn about what the media is talking about. I got a mind of my own. I do not let them determine how I feel about any fighter. I know greatness when I see it. The more people tell me what Wilder ain't, shows me just exactly what he is. Because when his name get brought up, that's the only thing people know how to do is slight him and say what he did. Oh, he can't this or that. It's all negative. I don't understand why even speak on him. You know what I'm saying? He one of them ones, whether you want it to be or not. The difference between Wilder and Fury is, and I'm going there, is they tried to build Tyson Fury's career off beating Wilder. And we already know all the stuff that took place. So we already know, and he couldn't be broken. This man came back, Tyson Fury, and fought a trilogy nobody cared about. Everybody knew about Wilder knocking Helenius out with 3 punches. It's just different over here. I just hate that. I hate that. I'm going to say this, man. We got to do better as boxing fans at educating ourselves. We can't just be in the comment section saying anything. That's old media talking points. Show me what a tomato can or a cab driver is. Better yet, do people even know where that term cab driver came from? You get what I'm saying, man? I ain't with none of that, man. Wilder is different, man. That's a different dude. You got people, I got people that'll say to me, the only reason Wilder got a medal in the Olympics because he was knocking everybody out. And that'll be coming from a person that ain't never seen one goddamn Deontay Wilder fight in the Olympics. Not one. But this is something they say. And they say it with confidence, with no proof to back it. Zach B. Salute, Brody. I don't understand where the hate for Wilder come from. All he do is put on for his family and get out the way. That's it. And he's by far one of the most successful at it. And I'm telling you, the more people say what he don't got, he ain't this, or he's wild this, or he only beat this, he only beat that. Name me another person that picked up boxing that late, that medaled in the Olympics, and had, 10 title defenses? What we be talking about? Then they be like, oh, well, who did he fight? He was trying to fight any and everybody. Who was he supposed to fight? They said Luis Ortiz was the boogeyman. He fought him twice. They said Tyson Fury was one of the best skilled heavyweights in boxing. He fought him 3 times and had the demand for the 3rd fight. Y'all got to put some respect on that man's name. This shit ain't even about being no fan. It's about being a man. You can't respect a man that moves like that, but y'all can respect a dude that's playing with his gloves, taking steroids, blaming it on board nuts and all types of wild shit. That's what be pissing me off. Yeah, Wilder is bigger than boxing, and I'm going to always say that. He's the people's champion. No belts is ever going to define that man's career. Tyson Fury can never amount to the level of greatness that Wilder displayed in his career. Old media tell you something different. Tyson Fury is a product of the system, man. Product of the system. He ain't that guy. He'd never be that guy. He'd never be that guy. Never. Wilder just special. He different, man. He different. He ain't even had to fight that cheating ass dude 1 time, let alone 3. You get what I'm saying? Mike Kirkland, appreciate you putting that color back in the chat, man. Gotta get Wilder's just due. I don't understand the hate, man. it ain't about being a fan. It's about a fighter, right? Say you love boxing. You don't respect a man that can pick up boxing that late to change his family life, and not only do that, have 10 successful title defenses at that. You're not naming nobody that can do what he do. You're not naming it. The guy literally can end a fight at the blink of an eye. You can't name another fighter that has that ability the way he does. That's greatness. That is greatness. For a guy not to be the most technically sound, the most fundamentally sound, had the best skills, best footwork, best defense, best nothing. But he got a God-given gift and that power, and he used it in every single fight you've ever seen him participate in. Wilder is special, bro. I don't understand how you don't see it. Maybe y'all read the wrong news clippings. Maybe you listening to people talk that shouldn't even have an opinion. But that shit is special, man. You can't name another person that's done it. That's different, man. Wilder is the epitome of, he's the modern day video game character. You will only see that record that he got in a fucking video game when you turn on a boxing game. You'll never see nobody do what he did. And that's how they diminish his greatness by saying, he ain't fought nobody. He wanted to fight everybody. Who didn't he want to fight? Punk ass Anthony Joshua ain't want to get in there. Cheating ass Fury had to cheat to beat him. Luis Ortiz, he beat him, respected him. Who else was he supposed to fight? That's the question. Any of these dudes that y'all think he won't fight, he will fight him. And more than likely, it fucking knock him out. Because I straight up off the bat, the only fighter that I will pick to be able to do what they did to Wilder is cheating ass Fury. The rest of these dudes can't do nothing with him, and I think he sleeps them. From Usyk, you name him. Slow Joyce, he sleeps them. Name him. Wilder put all them dudes to sleep. You know why I know that? Because they all get hit. I ain't never seen a fight where them dudes never got hit. I ain't never seen one. If they can get hit by lesser opposition, Wilder stretch all them dudes. Usyk, Joshua, Fury, he already slapped him for real, if you want to be honest. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to give that man his credit, man. Y'all don't know. Nobody picked up boxing that late and accomplished what he accomplished. The more you say what he don't got, for him to accomplish that much, not being able to fight, that's crazy. Just think you can't be lucky 40-some times. Ain't no way in hell. And then that's why when somebody say, I think Wilder knocked somebody out, I'm going to agree 100% of the time because that's all he do. That's all he do. You more likely to see him knock somebody out than not knock him out because his resume and track record speak for itself. It ain't no fan. It's fan shit aside. Fuck being a fan. I ain't no fan anyway. I'm a supporter. You can't respect what that man did for the sport of boxing. You're not truly a fan of it. You let old media decide how you feel. That's how a fighter's supposed to move. What smoke did he duck? What challenge did he turn down? What? When did he ever tuck his tail in any situation at all? Period. You got it. Y'all got to look deeper than what people tell y'all. Y'all let people make y'all form opinions of fighters for y'all. Man, he got chicken legs. He's wild. All he do is knock people out. The only thing he got is the right hand. Wilder need to gain weight. Weird energy. What about the fact that you watch boxing to see men move like men? Show me a time in boxing Wilder ain't move like a man. He take his wins and his losses the way he's supposed to, man. You know cheating and foul play when you see it. I ain't gonna even get into it, but we know a cheater when we see one. Dude got caught cheating on camera and people are still back this shit. Talking about what he did. He couldn't beat Fury. Yeah, he couldn't beat Fury because he wasn't just fighting Fury. Cheating ass boy, man. I don't understand that. Y'all back name somebody on Tyson Fury resume besides Wilder that matter. Name one. They really tried to build this cheating ass gypsy bum career all beating Wilder. He cheated Wilder. We all know what he did, man. I don't rock with cheaters. I don't rock with Tyson Fury, man. I don't rock with Tyson Fury. How else that man get a dent in his head? All of a sudden, a guy that ain't getting knockout, he's some type of knockout artist all of a sudden, right? Man, you can't make this stuff up, man. Y'all don't know greatness when you see it. Everybody can't beat Pretty Boy Floyd, bro. Everybody ain't gonna look pretty in the ring doing it. That don't make him any less great. He's just great in a different way. It's more than one way to display greatness. But when you a fan, you can't see that. Everybody ain't gonna be some big 6'9", if he even 6'9", cheating ass bum. He ain't no better than what Wilder is. I would watch a Wilder fight any day of the week over a Tyson Fury fight. That's what excitement is. For you casual fans, y'all ask for knockouts. That's all he did was deliver knockouts. For the hardcores, we ask for champions to move like champions, get a belt, not just become a title holder, but defend that belt several times over. What the fuck did Wilder do? People don't know it. We ask for shit, and when we get it, we don't even understand how to appreciate it. We don't even know when we getting it because we complaining all the time. Talking about what somebody can't do. None of us, nobody that said what Wilder can do can get in the ring and do anything with him. Them or they punk ass daddies. Man, gotta have a different assessment on these fighters, man. Stop letting old media and people who got platforms, who shouldn't even have an opinion on the sport, form the opinion of a fighter when he's displaying greatness. Know what greatness look like when you seeing it. You can't name another fighter that got in here and turned and knocked out everybody he got in the ring with, knocked down and out everybody he got in the ring with. The only one that survived is a damn cheater. A cheater, bro. A known cheater. A known cheater, bro. Known cheater. Gloves flopping all over the place, but y'all would support that and tell me how great the bum-ass Tyson Fury is. Ain't nothing great about no cheating-ass gypsy. Dude is a clown, man. I'd never support him, ever. Ever, because he's a cheater. This ain't no hate. He's a cheater, bro. Cheater. Man, y'all got to give Wilder his credit, man. He make the heavyweight division go. He really makes the heavyweight division go. It goes as Wilder go. Everybody waiting to see what he gonna do next. You got people making up stories. Got people making up stories talking about he offered Francis Ngannou a fight. Wilder is the bar. They just mad because it ain't come in the form of a fighter that they wanted to come in. That's why they was glad when Tyson Fury beat him. They, even if they had to help him cheat, they was cool with it. You get what I'm saying, man? You gotta give. It's that's why I say, y'all, I ain't no damn fan, because I don't care what color you are, what race, what country you from. I don't care what your background is. None of that. Moving like a man is moving like a man. You show me a time in boxing where Wilder has not demonstrated the epitome of what a champion is supposed to move like, with or without a belt. He is the smoke. Giving dudes opportunities after they pop dirty on steroids, all types of shit. Come on, man. That's the type of dude we dealing with. Get cheated once and still willing to fight him a second time. Get destroyed the second time and still demanded that he fight him the third time. That's what kind of fighter you supposed to be able to respect that as a man. That's why I know the difference between fans and supporters. And you ain't got to be no Wilder lover, but you got to be able to respect what he put on for the sport. If you don't really like boxing for real. What, he got to be a certain color? He got to be a certain weight class? What, he got to fight a certain way? He did it his way, and that's what made it special. You will never see what he did duplicated. I doubt it. Not in our lifetime. I doubt it, man. That is a one-of-one talent. I don't give a damn what no old media journalist is talking about. And he'll sleep them and everybody in their family. Hell, what they talking about. Wilder's special, man. You just got to know it when you see it. Don't let nobody tell you what special is when you watching it, man. You got to determine that for yourself, man. If you can't tell me another person that could duplicate what he did, that just shows you just how fucking special he is. But we don't see that side of it because he ain't the flashiest in the ring. It don't look good. Everything don't look good. Everything great don't look good, bro. Everything great don't look good. You know what I mean? Everything great don't look good. Got to give that man his credit, man. But y'all really back a cheating bump. Then when I criticize a Canelo, you got people fly out the woodworks talking about him hating. These back and steroid cheats, though. Could you imagine the headlines if Wilder popped dirty with the way he be stretching people? Man, he'd never hear the end of it, bro. He'd never hear the end of it. Never. Salute to my bro,
and we
Mike
never
Kirk.
got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my bro in that super chat, man. Much appreciation, Mike. Showing much love, holding me down today, man. They fighters couldn't afford a full-time trainer, so they had to work on the side like a cab driver. Right? Talk to him, man. You know what I mean? He ain't got rigged up fights. He's just a special guy. You know what I mean? Picked up boxing that late to reach the heights that he reached. You probably will never see that again, ever. That's hard to do. You get what I'm saying? Imagine if Wilder had a certain type of skill, even more skill than what he is now. It'd be a cheat code, bro. It'd be a cheat code. Tyson, the new heavyweight big dog. Salute to Chop. What's good with it, Chop? Salute to my bro, Sean and that super, man. Showing love. Jay Gibson, appreciate you in that cash app, my bro. I got to get my.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Kano, my bad, man. I seen you in here too. Kano, my bro. Appreciate you.
And we ain't never
up.
got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my bro Jay Gibson, man. That Cash App, my bro Sean, Mike. Salute to Kano. What's good, Brody? How you feeling, man? See nothing away from Wilder, but he met his match. Yeah. You can say that, but I also think that man has some unfair advantages. But me as a real fan, I'm cool with that. I knew before the fight, before they even stepped in the ring, that Tyson Fury was more skilled than Wilder. But I always said this. He was the better boxer, but Wilder was the better fighter. And I'm going to always still believe that. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense. He's the better boxer, but Wilder's the better fighter. And I'm going to always believe it. He's mentally tough and strong as they come. He was a real one. He ain't had to get no unfair advantage to win. He ain't had to get no long-ass count to win. You get what I'm saying? So it's like Wilder's special, man. But Fury is who he is. He's skilled, and there's no doubt about it. That big, goofy dude can fight. If it wasn't for none of the cheating, I would not have any of this stuff to say. I would not have this energy for Fury. The only reason I have this energy because I know he's a known cheater. I don't know how many times you need to see somebody cheat to know that that's what they on. He's a cheater, just a known cheater, bro. Just a known cheater. Known cheater. Straight like that, man. The dude is a cheat. Klitschko, Deontay Wilder get criticized by the opponents they had throughout their careers, realizing the division wasn't as strong. Yeah, but I mean, the Klitschko's was who they was. They reigned for a while without the steepest competition, of course, but I mean, they still were quality fighters. You know quality when you see it now. Maybe they did some padding of the records along the way, but ultimately both Klitschko brothers could fight. Those were some skilled dudes. They wasn't the most overly exciting guys, but I know skill. When I see it, they was talented, and they you know, they milked the hell out they ring. But they definitely both as brothers got quality names on their resume as well. You know what I'm saying? So they solid. Salute to my bro Sean, man. Appreciate y'all. Mike Kirkland, much love to you, bro. Appreciate you. Kano, man, how you feeling over there, man? Salute to you. Appreciate you pulling up as well. Appreciate you, Mike, man. And salute to my Brody Chop. Skills, Mr. New Orleans in the flesh, my bro, man. He couldn't be Fury because he wasn't just fighting Fury. You dig what I'm saying, bro? And then see the difference. And then think about me. I really want people to know something. I'm not emotionally invested in boxing to the point where I can't accept why a person lost. You get what I'm saying? Like knowing that Tyson Fury is as big as what he was, as skilled as what he was, there's no surprise that he came out on top. There's no surprise there. But we all know the story, and it's just like so many people turn the eye. That's hard. That's hard for me to do, yo. Like cheating at that level should be criminal. You get what I'm saying? It is criminal, but we all know Wilder just don't got the complexion for the protection at the end of the day. And I ain't even got to get into that. I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna stand on it. He is just as much great as anybody will ever try to tell me Tyson Fury is. But the difference is he's authentically great. It's not built, it's earned. It's not manufactured. It wasn't a gimmick. He earned it. Hey, and they still won't give him his just due. That's why they got people like me that's gonna do it. This ain't got nothing to do with being no fan. I'm a fan of the individual, man. I'm a supporter of the man, Wilder. That's how you're supposed to carry it. You never ducked the opportunity. You gave opportunities. You changed people's lives. You gave Fury. You resurrected Tyson Fury from the graveyard. His career was what? It was finished. Wasn't nobody thinking about this dude. Even he couldn't say nothing when Wilder got in his ass, man. I gave you a chance. When I found you, you was strung out. Don't ever forget that. That's what type of man we talk about when people get into the insults and slighting them. It's deeper than a win or a loss, man. And that's Wilder represents something more than boxing, man. That's why the people forever gonna be able to, you know, level with them and, you know what I mean, rock with them, support them. It's just different. You get what I'm saying? Right, man. Right, much love to everybody in the building too. Y'all smash the like button as always. I just like my name. I'm gonna always stay true to the name. And I know people might think I don't give fighters they just do because I don't like them. Any fighter that handles business and moves accordingly will get their just due. Just due. That's what that represents. It's not just to certain fights. It's everybody involved. You know what I'm saying? When you moving accordingly, you got it. You gonna get what's due on my end. You know what I'm saying? Wilder's power is consistent. Furies came out of nowhere. Talk about it. Talk about it. You know what I mean? Right. Right. I'm telling you, bro. And Zach, they don't respect our opinion. Do you know how frustrating that is? Because I don't box or I don't train, right? I don't train fighters. I don't know. I don't have a logical opinion that can be respected and be on point. This is why I try to use my voice the way I do it, yo. And people can hold me to this. You will never, and I promise you, I've been on YouTube over a year. You will never see me in nobody's comment section being irresponsible with my comments. You'll never see it. It's a now when we joking, you joking. You know, a joke from being serious. You never see me in nobody comment section across these YouTube streets just saying anything in the comment section, sounding like I don't have a clue about what I'm talking about. The more I watch this, excuse me, y'all, the more I speak on this, the more I'm trying to educate myself. You can never learn too much boxing, bro. I'm trying to have a different understanding of the sport. And for starters, this is why I don't call fighters bums. You think somebody trying to respect what I got to say? If I'm sitting up here and every other word come out my mouth, tomato can, bum, this dude trash, this dude this, then you get in there with that dude and he beat your ass. So what that make you? It's like, man, I just have a different outlook. I look at this shit different, man. I'm not about to be one of those irresponsible assholes with a platform just because I could get some people to listen to me. I'm gonna just be saying any and everything. I'm not doing that. I ain't looking to be liked, but I'm damn sure looking to be understood and respected. And it's just different. Like I take what I say in somebody's comment section very serious, especially when I'm trying to add to their cook. I'm not gonna be one of those guys that just sound like I don't have a clue. And whether people know it or not, we have a responsibility. Any real person, it's a responsibility when you have an input on a conversation, when you want to type in and be part of the conversation. Just to say anything, I'm just not cool with it. I ain't cool with it. I don't move like that. I say shit that makes sense. It's not about agreeing with Just Do. It's about understanding where I'm coming from and hearing the logic that I bring with any discussion that I have all the time. I don't sit up and slight no fighters. You get what I'm saying? I give everybody Just Do. The Ryan Garcias, you know what I mean? The Connor Benz. I was just rooting for the Clomiphene Fiend. You get what I'm saying? Just rooting for the dude. Tyson Fury, gave him his just due in the past, but at the end of the day, we know what it is with him. I give credit where it's due, but I don't support cheating. I don't. I never will. D-Free, my bro, what's good with it? The women are sassy. Today's man, I'm telling you, all that feminine is that they bad diet, Zach. They got to start eating better, bro. For real. D-Free, my bro, what's good with it? He's a poster boy for cheating. Fury was caught cheating in the ring. Ironically, deemed one of the best. Ridiculous. Wilder met his match via cheat. Right. And I'm telling y'all, I'm just saying this, y'all. Had Wilder been put on his back and his eyes would have been rolling back, his hair are closed, his eyes would have been closed because Fury admitted to being asleep for a second, right? If that was Wilder, we all know he wouldn't have got no phantom count, bro. We know that. We just know that. We know. DP rocking, my God. What's going on with it, Brody? How you feel? Pulling up, man. Makes your teeth feet, man. Right. Salute to the fan, man. Always holding me down. Much love in them super chats and the cash ads, man. Y'all make the grind worth it, and I grind for the people. Like I said, man, there's always work to be done. There's always responsible content to be put out. I'm going to keep saying this, y'all, to everybody understand me. I ain't here to be perfect, but I'm going to be logical. I'm going to be reasonable. I'm going, you notice I ain't never telling nobody they wrong for their opinion. I just think I add more perspective to my opinions. I think I add more depth to my opinion. You know what I mean? I try to make sure people understand I don't try to pass my opinion off as fact either. You get what I'm saying? Just because you can type facts in all caps and say it loud and say it all hard, don't make it a fact. one thing about boxing that people keep missing the mark on because they don't know how to have conversations. A lot of this stuff we talk about is based on our perspectives and our opinions. It's not right or wrong. It's not a right or wrong sport as much as people want to make it that. It's not. That's why I don't never tell nobody they're wrong for how they think, but I will add, you know, depth and I think I'm a lot more logical than just a lot of people with an opinion, for real, because people are cool with just getting in the chat and they saying anything. Like, again, jokes is jokes. I get a joke. I could laugh at a good joke. You know, I make jokes too, but some stuff that people really say, and they say the word facts, and they think that that really means something. You know what I'm saying? And just right on cue, you know, look what the circus brought in. You know what I mean? Look what the circus brought in. We're going to keep rocking. See, and that right there, that's probably a fan. You get what I'm saying? Of a boxer. He's probably a Tyson Fury fanboy. Saying ignorance like that. This is why the fighters, the trainers, the people that's involved in the sport heavily don't respect us as the consumer, the fans, the content creator with an opinion, because people are getting in the comments and just say stuff like that. Just an extreme level of ignorance that people display, and they be grown men. These be grown men. Like, I never say weird stuff about that Tyson Fury or no fighter like that, because I'm here for the right reasons. That's weird. Like, you get what I'm saying? People got to learn, man. I'm trying to bridge that gap, and I'm trying to help these fighters, these trainers. Like, everybody ain't going to get it, bro, but we could reach some people, man. Nobody's going to tell me and this chat and this family that I talk to every day, we don't know boxing. No boxers, no trainers not going to tell me and Zach B don't know no boxing. Me and DP don't know no boxing. Me and Skittles don't know no boxing. Me and Sean Clark don't know no boxing. You get what I'm saying? Me and D Free don't know no boxing. Mike Kirkland, you know what I'm saying? The family. Nobody's going to sit here and tell Chop, and nobody's going to sit here and tell us we don't know no boxing. This is why I try to use the platform responsibly, bro. I ain't going to be perfect, yo, but I'm going to always be logical. I promise you, every single day. This weird stuff that people be on, I mean, I'm just not a fan of that. What you on? Like, the state of your mind to say that. Did it make you feel good? You got a little tickle? Like, a little weird, man. The problem is with y'all, Wilder, when I say y'all, I'm speaking to the detractors right now, the haters of Wilder. Y'all thought the Tyson Fury losses would break him. It didn't, bro. It didn't. News flash. He is as happy as he ever been. Truly. And you can see it. Like, you could see it. They thought his career would be broken after losing, bro. They thought this. This is what they thought. In fact, he is living his best. He don't care. Do y'all know he don't even got a box no more? People need to educate themselves. I'm not trying to say I know him personally, but I know enough to know he ain't got a box no more. Talk about doing something for the people, a selfless fighter. Ain't nothing selfless about getting punched in your head, man. He the only one taking them punches, but yet and still he'll come back to entertain the people. Statue gave him a booster, you know what I mean? Like a second win to deal with this shit again after somebody down there tried to take his life in the ring cheating. No wonder he was ready to 80% out. This is why he was 80% out. Imagine being cheated. You got a damn dent in the side of your head and people talking about, you just need to stop being a bitch. You just need to stop. You just need to learn how to take a loss. He should just fight. He should just retire. Shut up, man. Shut up. Hard as that man punching, he ain't never punched no dent in nobody's head. All the dirt naps he done made people take. Now shut lights out in the ring. Lights out. Sleep. Sleep, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sleep. He ain't punched a dent in nobody's head yet. I wonder why. Man, that stuff like that, that's math. That's not a coincidence. That's math to me. It's a reason why that's not something that you see in every day. It's happening to somebody. Because something ain't right. Who remember Nicholas Asbury? Do anybody remember Nicholas Asbury that outed Fury about tampering with the gloves way before he fought Wilder? Does anybody remember this dude? It's like they swept that stuff under the rug. It's so frustrating, man, because people will still come here and try to argue for him. He beat Wilder. So, like, bro, you see how happy Wilder is? Do you know how many more boxing matches took place after that? Did you see Wilder last one? Because I know a lot of people seen them 3 punches that he landed and that nap that he made Helenius take, and respect to Helenius. And I'm glad to see that he's well and everything good with him. He seemed like a good dude. You get what I'm saying? But that man just entertained a trilogy and nobody cared. Nobody. Trilogies are supposed to be significant fights that people care about. Come on, man. Significant fights that people care about. That man wasted people time. Big cheating ass dude. Get what I'm saying? That's the guy they back. And Wilder, he can't do up. Wilder. I tell you, every time I ask somebody who he supposed to fight, crickets. Crickets. Name a fighter he ducked. Crickets. Name a challenge of smoke that he turned down. Crickets. Man, yo. Out here changing lives, giving dudes opportunities after they popping dirty. He's a special breed, man. You need more Wilders in the sport. So unfortunately, we only got one. Yeah, the sport of boxing on some real, you might think this on some fan shit, but it's not. The sport of boxing as a whole don't even deserve Wilder. I'm dead serious, yo. Don't even deserve it, yo, because you ask, Wilder represents so many aspects and so many different just he's so many different examples of what a champion is supposed to be. And people ask for this stuff all the time, right? But because his skill set ain't the sexiest, or you know, he ain't got big ass muscles like Anthony Joshua, y'all don't know greatness when you see it. You get what I'm saying? He got chicken legs and weird shit like that. You get what I'm saying? He don't look like he go in the gym and eat weights, so you don't understand greatness when you see it. Get what I'm saying? You people are weird, man. Yeah, people are weird. I don't know why people even speak on boxing. You don't love it. This definitely ain't the channel for you. Because I guarantee you, if you don't love boxing now, you listen to me enough, you're going to love it because you're going to know I do. You get what I'm saying? These people are weird, man. It's people like that that's going to make me stay the course, man, and keep using the voice the way I'm using it, man. It's a reason. Maybe it's a reason people call me the voice. And I'll never toot my own horn because I ain't one of them people. That's weird, too. I just appreciate y'all and somebody to even think that much of me to call me that. And I'm going to represent it to the best of my ability. There's some weird people out here, bro. Weird ass people out here. You really don't love the sport. If you don't love boxing, I don't even know why I talk about it. I couldn't imagine just liking the sport a little bit and talking about it every day. I couldn't imagine. I would think about it. How people ever think how somebody able to do it? 2-hour live, a 3-hour live, a 4-hour live, etc., all the way up to 11 plus hours. You have to love boxing to do that. That's bigger than money. Of course, you know, you want to earn what you earn. Keyword, earn. Of course you want to earn. But to be there that long, that's deeper than money. It's deeper than that. To have over 16, 17 hours of streaming in a day is deeper than just the money. You obviously love what you're doing. So that's where I'm at with it, man. You got some weird people that don't represent the sport at all. They just here to cause confusion, like people say, and be part of the circus. Now, I mean, Rip Jones always showing love, always holding me down like the rest of the fam. I appreciate y'all, and I grind for the family, man. Yeah, respect for the sport is why we here, bro. Cook, man. And I gotta keep it that way. Again, I gotta stay. Just Do represents what's right with boxing. People gonna understand that sooner or later. That doesn't mean that I'm perfect. That don't mean every assessment people gonna agree with. That don't mean I ain't never gonna have no thorough critiques or criticism of the fighters. But you won't hear me tearing them down. You won't hear me tearing them down as an individual. And I don't do a lot of personal stuff because I'm really here to try to reach as many people as possible in an effort to grow and turn maybe some of these casual fans into some diehard fans, bro. Salute to my bro putting that color in.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Much appreciation to you, Rip, man. Salute to you. Jay Reddy, salute, fan. Appreciate you. I remember Fury on sparring partner accused him of taking patent out the gloves and sparring. Yeah, Sean, that was Nicholas Asbury, bro. Jay Reddy, salute. Appreciate you hitting that like button, fan. Always appreciate you, man. Salute to my bro, Rip, man. Man, yeah, man. Appreciate you, Chop. Listen, man, we got to, again, man, you just never know who listening. You never know who you could reach, and it's a responsible way to do it. I don't expect that no fighter expect me to fanboy for him, but I ain't got to tear him down. You get what I'm saying? I ain't got to tear the fighter down. And I got to stay true to that because one thing I observed content for years before I started this channel, and it's a reason I'm just due, because it's a take that I just don't think people have. Like, you can't find content where the fighters are being tore down and where it's just constant, consistent bias content or clickbaiting. It's real pride and effort, energy being put into this shit. Like, I think people take this for granted. They get a couple people to start listening to them every day, then they forget the goal. They forget the mission. They forget why they really here. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, you just never know who listening. And my overall thought process is, what I want for all content creators is for all of us that share the space, the content creators, the supporter of the content creators, because there's some of y'all that come through here that I swear should have your own channels. I promise you. With the knowledge that y'all come and drop and add to the conversations, y'all can easily do this as well. But my goal is to kind of bridge that gap, man. We need to change the narrative, man. Just because we talking and don't do it, don't mean we don't know what we talking about. You get what I'm saying? There's people that's really trying to understand the sport well enough to explain it to people so y'all could tune in and listen to me. You get what I'm saying? So it's just different, man. We got to change that narrative, man. Got to. That's why I really treat what I say with responsibility. You have a responsibility. You will never see me in somebody's chat just typing anything. I guarantee you, unless I'm joking. A joke, that's something different. Obviously, as I said earlier, right? But I'm just talking about just careless, like stuff where you look at it, you like, yo, did you think before you type that? So you really feel like we just say anything. This is why fighters be like, oh, these dumbass fans. I don't like that, even though I don't call myself a fan, but you want to change that narrative. You want them to have respect for what you think and how you feel, and for your dollar. You get what I'm saying? The consumer should never be disrespected. Ever. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, I'm using this voice. I'm the voice for the people that don't have a channel, maybe because they don't have time or they just maybe ain't into it. I'm the voice of the people that want understanding with this boxing game, man. Like I ain't gonna never sit up here and act like I got all the answers, bro. That's some arrogant dickhead shit, man. It really is, bro. Sit up here and act like I know. Yeah, what y'all say? Hey, yeah, man, I got the channel. Chop, you don't know nothing. Rip, you don't know no boxing, bro. Jay Reddy, you don't know boxing, bro. Nah, I got the channel. Like, what? Come on, man. We talk this shit together, man. That's why I include people in my conversations the way I do. I see a bit. I hope people catch on to that. I hope people see the difference. I hope people, because it's a real concentrated effort, and it's with a purpose, bro. It's a reason I include the chat into every conversation that I have instead of me going off for 2 hours by myself. I could easily do that. Even 3 hours, as much as I could talk. You get what I'm saying? But I include my people because what y'all think matters. You know what I'm saying? We as a community have a voice. I just happen to be the vessel. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak for the people. That's why I feel like I do it responsibly. You get what I'm saying? Somebody can hear me. They'd be like, man, that's a good representation of the sport right there. That's what you need. You get what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to hear. It's what I want to hear from the people. Salute to my Brody Rip Jones one more time, man. Appreciate you, Jay Reddy. Much appreciation. You feel me, bro? I ain't trying to preach or nothing like that, but it's out. It's a space. These conversations is needed, bro. They are. William, old school, my brother. How you feeling, Will? Appreciate you pulling up. As always, watch that Jake versus Fury. I ain't watching yet. I'm gonna go peek at it when I get here. You feel me, bro? So again, BC, my Brody, man. Appreciate you pulling up as always, man. A while ago, people started calling me the voice, and I think it's a responsibility that come with that. My mind just goes differently than the average person, and I think it's because I don't take stuff for granted. You know what I'm saying? That's why I talk the way I do up here, man. Like, people gonna catch on soon enough. Like I always said, just a little over a year in, we still just getting started. We still scratching the surface. If this was a game, you know how the basketball players before the game start, they got their warm-up suit on. Now, I mean, I still got my warm-up suit on. I probably just took the top to the warm-up off. You get what I'm saying? I still got the pants on and the shirt under. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even fully in the game yet, is what I'm saying. So I'm literally, you know what I mean? I'm in the layup line still. You know what I mean? Doing drills. Just took the coat off because it got a little hot. You know what I mean? I done made a couple layups, got a little hot. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I mean? Now the blood flowing a little bit. You know what I mean? But I ain't come up all the way out of the warm up to get into the jersey just yet. You get what I'm saying? I ain't all the way in the game yet. Still in the layup line. Patrick Bell, salute family. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Salute to the fam. Much love to everybody always showing love and pulling up, holding your boy down, allowing me to pursue this passion of mine with this boxing, man. So, like I said, I grind for the people. For real, for real. Cabo and Jack fight for the belt in a bit. Okay, bet. I'm going to be off by then to check it out. For the cruiser one, all right, bet. Salute to the fam as well, though. Jack never get his just do these fights right. I hope we get it this time right. They'll never do my boy Badu right. And I've been rocking with him for years on end, y'all, because he really he moves the right way. It's not always about a win or a loss. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some, you're going to draw some, especially when you Badu Jack. You're going to draw a few when you Badu Jack, but just show me a time where he ain't never moved like a fighter. I remember his first loss when he got stopped early by dude in like the first round, I believe it was. Look how much better he had gotten since that loss. People don't be paying attention to this boxing. They just be skimming through it. They don't be watching this shit for real. They just watch enough just to be a part of a conversation and cause some confusion. Man, but us in here, we really be watching this shit every day, bro. Every day. Every day. Or we talking it every day. Like I said, boxing ain't no fight on every single day. But just do here 7 days a week. You get what I'm saying? Ain't boxing don't come on every single day. Somehow we come with fresh conversations, different topics. Sometimes we revisit some because, you know, some you got to talk on, you got to cook on more than others. You know how that be. Salute to my bro Fate, man. Always showing love, always being skimmers. Right. People got to start loving this sport, man. I appreciate people time too much to be sitting here trying to waste your time talking like I know so much more than y'all. I stay on top of it. I research. I'm supposed to be on top of it. You know what I'm saying? I still don't catch everything. You know what I mean? Where my bro undercard at, man? I ain't seen my bro the undercard, man. Where he at, man? But salute to Jay Reddy for joining the family, bro. Welcome to the family. Like I said, turn your notifications on. We do this every day, these good boxing conversations, man. I just had to go on a little tangent about Wilder because sometimes he just don't get enough credit. And I'm going to try to do that with all the fighters that don't get their just due. I don't just talk about fighters that's popular. Like, that's what I said. I don't do what's popular. I do what's dope. So if I know about you and you moving right, I'm going to speak on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about you. Like, I got to do more of these prospect watches, man. I got to start reaching out to some of these fighters to see if I can get some of these clips that I be needing to bring these prospect watch videos to life a little bit, man. Like, I'm self-taught when it comes to this editing too. So it's a lot that I still need to learn myself, man. But we growing up, y'all. We growing up together, man. We growing up together, y'all. And I don't mean it from like, you know, no, y'all know what I mean. Yeah, y'all know what I mean. Oh, yeah, man, Faith, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that's why you've been silent since you've been here, bro. That's why I'm here heading to work because Mother Nature's starting the week off terrible. High winds, man. You be safe on that road, Will. Appreciate you as always. Appreciate you, Jay. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, that's what's up, Faith. I appreciate that, man. And you always here, man. Like I said, I'm always grinding for the people, so I'm here every day, bro. You can find some clips if you need some, bet Fate, because I be needing them, bro, to make that. Like, I need to bring these prospect watch videos to life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Feel me, man. I need to bring them to life, bro. I mean, we got to grow this sport, man. That's why I'm here sometimes, you know, and man, damn, I made sure, man, I wanted to make sure that I ain't leave here without saying this, man. I don't know if any of y'all, if y'all in here, or I know some of y'all are, for the ones that's not subscribed to Stormy B, man, go check out the OG, man. He a 101. He a teacher when it comes to this boxing content, man. Dope dude, dope energy. Man, and I salute to Stormy B, man, for inviting me into the eye of the storm to basically, you know, talk about me and how I started with this YouTube, man. So for y'all that didn't catch it, man, go. I had it's in my community. It should be in my community post, man. Stormy B, man. We had a nice build yesterday, y'all. We chopped it up. We had a nice build, man. I thought that was dope for him to reach out and just want to, you know what I mean? That's dope. That's what it's about, man. Growth, support, and shining the light on your brother, man. Telling you, it's deeper than money, y'all. The grind is going to take care of the money. Putting in the right work is going to take care of the money. Treating people the right way is going to take care of the money. You get what I'm saying? Putting in that work being consistent is going to take care of all that. So I don't worry about that. I worry about the stuff I know I can control, the quality, effort, energy. You get what I'm saying? So any of y'all that didn't see that In the Eye of the Storm with me and Stormy B, man, it was a good build, man. If y'all got some time, feel free to hit my community post and check it out, man. It's just that's more stuff like that need to take place where people just reach out and you know what I mean, let everybody know how you got started and what brought you here. See, Fate, that's Fate, that's because you pay attention, bro. So you already know you got a real one over here, right? You get what I'm saying? You subscribe to her, you just know like it's consistent. I don't wake up one day, now my energy off and I'm talking to y'all like y'all less than. It's consistent over here. It's consistent. The work is, the energy is, the effort is. You know what I mean? Everything is we are 100 over here, man. We building something. I'm telling you. We building a community and a family inside a community. I'm trying to tell y'all. BC, that's my guy right there. He already know. So like the Tuesday tussle, right? OG be working, man. OG be working. Stormy B, man, the sensei be putting in that work, man. And I appreciate his content because anybody I could learn from, I appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Big Text 512, my Brody, what's good, Big Text? Salute to my bro Rip, man. Salute to J Ratty, man. Appreciate you. Like I said, joining the family, man. We only over a year old, y'all. We still a baby in the game, man. You get what I'm saying? We still running around with our pacifier, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But we getting there, man. We making a dent. We making our mark, and we having these boxing conversations the way they supposed to be had. That's why I feel like I'm one-on-one because the energy just different. It's just different. I ain't a right or wrong dude, so I ain't. I'm not. Being wrong don't do nothing for me. It does nothing to me. It's okay. You get them wrong. Some you gonna get wrong. Some you gonna get right. You know what I mean? Ultimately, you got to know how to have these conversations, though. But before we get out of here, I just wanted to touch on this. What y'all already know. Y'all probably already know the news that they're saying Boots Ennis and William ZEPEDA is set to be on Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia undercard. So that's good for boxing, especially if Boots get a chance to kind of redeem himself from the last outing. Not saying that he did terrible, but I know he want to get a chance to go out there and shine again to show people what Boots Ennis is really about and what he's capable of doing. And I felt like the dance partner that they say he could potentially be in there with was the excitement for me. Romain Villa, man, if he's gonna fight the guy that Speedy Rashidi just fought, man, that's gonna be crazy, man. But it's crazy, like justice for Speedy Rashidi, man. That's why I put him in the thumbnail, man. They did my boy wrong, bro. They did my boy wrong, and I don't know if y'all peep. Yeah, I ain't know Tank had a King Ride chain, y'all. Did y'all peep that? I ain't know that. I ain't know that, y'all. I ain't know Tank Davis had a King Rod chain. When he get that? Somebody tell me something, bro. Anybody know when Tank got that chain, bro? I'm trying to see something. I'm asking for a friend. I'm just trying to see something when he got that chain, though. And his name not Ryan. I'm confused. I don't know what happened. I don't know. It's the things that make you go, you know what I'm saying? The world may never know. You caught it. Man, I be real. These thumbnails, they might just seem like I be slapping shit together. I take my time with these joints sometimes, finding decent pictures to put in there. Yeah, I just don't know when Tank had got a King Ryan chain, but you know what I mean? Things, I seen a lot of his other jewelry. I just didn't know that was one of his chains. Like I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea. I know I did, y'all. His versus Mathias actually can be a good one. Style-wise, yeah. Style-wise. I would just hope that Mathias, that because Vila at 47. Salute, Miss Joel. You feeling? Yeah, I ain't know Tank had no King Ryan chain. Y'all I didn't know BC. I ain't know. I don't know how he got it. You know what I'm saying? I thought the guy, so hold on, y'all. Seriously, all jokes aside. If Tank got the King Ride chain on, where Ryan chain at? Why he don't got it on in this picture? Like I see that little ass chain he got on. Why he ain't got the Cuban though, y'all? I don't know what happened. Bro. I don't know what happened. Keep it straight up and stay the course. Yeah, man. Right. Man, right. Well, right, man. I gotta drop a flame for that comment, man. Because that's real, bro. Guys to. Man, and that's an absolute fact. You know why it's easy for me to stay the course? Because it's not a gimmick or an act. Like the energy I give y'all is real. Like I've learned to be patient through my YouTube channel, bro. Like I ain't never been called laid back in all my years of living until I started this channel. And I started, you know what I mean? Because I understand when you talking to as many people as I plan to reach, you got to know how to talk to people, man. And you got to know how to give consistent energy. It can't just be consistent content. The energy got to be right. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and people really do lose people because they take this shit for granted, man. You take people time for granted. You forget why you here and what got you here. You're lazy. You get complacent. You get what I'm saying? And even that, you still be all right. But it's when you switch up and forget why you was here. What got you here? You know what I'm saying? More. You see what I'm saying? See? You know what I'm saying? If we really love the sport, then support all the champs and they won't have to look elsewhere for the bag. Zach B. Got to drop a flame. Got to. And that's why, the more, like, look, y'all, for example, it's not just Shakur Stevenson that I support, right? But it's just so happened that I've been fortunate that his last couple fights is at the Prudential Center. The Prudential Center is 45 minutes to an hour away from me. You get what I'm saying? I bought my ticket already. Like, like that's how I'm on it. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm really out here making sure it's not going to be just his fights I go to. He ain't the only fights I've been to, but you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to make sure I see my boy, but I'm really trying to make sure that I'm on scene when I can and go to fights when I can to make sure I'm supporting this sport thoroughly. You get what I'm saying? Salute to Jay Reddy, man. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Chain, yeah, I don't know how he got that chain, man. Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did snatch that chain, right? You got Tank chain on. Tank got his, huh? Tank got that chain, y'all. You got the chain, man. Man, don't unsubscribe, bro. Don't unsubscribe. But nah, if the thing is, it's like about having a real content creator. Like so you got to see, I got a real person behind the content creator. I ain't just unfortunately, I know y'all been looking at the avatar, man, but I ain't just the avatar, y'all. Y'all actually got a real a brother. Y'all got a real brother. Y'all got a real brother. You got a real brother. Ryan and Tank probably signed making a bet. If he lasts 12, you get his chain back, right? You know what I'm saying? Tank gonna tell Ryan, get it back in blood. You got to get it back in blood. You got some Haney talking about his fight right now, a Jake Fury fight. Oh, yeah? Man, I like Haney. Me too, BC. Like, I rock with Haney, man. I rock with Haney. You know it. I be trying to keep it off the camera, y'all. That's why I be back here tucked, y'all. Because, it's legal where I'm at. But, some people just be, I be trying to keep it off the camera. Like, I'm back here, though. Y'all know I'll be back here in the cut, cooking up, man. He's what's right with boxing. Right. Right. I'm with y'all, man. We gonna keep growing, y'all. We got a lot of people to reach. Like I said, man, I always try to make time for these conversations because y'all know by now I could talk boxing with the best of them. Y'all know that, you know? Y'all know that already. So, and again, just to add to your point, though, BC, he was right with boxing. And it's nothing wrong with us going back and forth all day about who we think will win, right? Because that's the kind of conversation that we're supposed to have all the way and up until they get in there, right? But it's just be the petty arguments that people try to have with them, putting them against each other on some like who he's a better man than him type stuff. No, they're kings in their own right, and they represent the sport at the highest level. So whenever you got this much melanated talent at the top of their profession, doing what they supposed to be doing, it's a win for boxing. Like we all winning, they all winning. You get what I'm saying? They all winning. You got Haney, he got all the belts. He getting paid. He's winning in life and in the ring. He's at the top of his profession. You got Tank. He got a regular belt, right? People make jokes about that. Doesn't really matter. He's at the top of his profession. He put plenty of asses in seats. His fights sell out. He's breaking numbers, record numbers at the gate, all types of shit. That's a win for boxing. He's winning in life. You get what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson. I can even go. That's my favorite fighter. I'm Jersey for life, y'all. Shakur is my guy, right? Even with him, his last 3 outings, right? People say how he can't sell, people don't know him, and this and that. They say that about him sometime, right? Well, he's fighting on ESPN, right? That'd be free TV, right? So what's happening as a result? His last 3 outings have peaked well over 1 million viewers in each of his fights. So when he's fighting, you get what I'm saying? The numbers get even higher, and they stay there. They stay about well over 1 million for each of his last 3 fights. That means he's winning in life. Boxing is winning. Is he complaining about money? Do he look broke and pressed for checks? You get what I'm saying? So a lot of times we help old media push their false narratives, and we start, little do we know, based on who we like, we start taking those old media talking points when they suit our narratives. And that's how the old media stuff stays alive. We start pushing narratives like, Devin Haney is pillow-fisted. Devin Haney can't sell. Shakur Stevenson is pillow-fisted. Nobody knows him. Tank ain't champion. He ain't got no belts. He got a regular belt. Whole time, they're missing the big picture. They're all winning and at the top of their game. And when they fight each other, that's when them true challenges is going to come in. But they'll have us forgetting about all of that and keep us arguing about the petty stuff. Who got more belts? Who make more money? Why do we care about that? I like to see them all successful and winning. And then if we're fortunate, which we should be able to see these guys mix it up and get in the ring at some point, right? Win, lose, or draw, we're going to still continue to support them because we're here for the right reasons. We want to see the sport win, right? Exactly. That's where I'll be at with it. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely was right with boxing. Now he don't duck no smoke, man. Young cat's beating the odds. Me too, BC. The Tank Davises, man. Not falling victim to his circumstance and his situation, his upbringing. Being able to overcome that, beat the odds, be at the top of his game, have distractions, still be learning, hitting his head on the way there, bumping his head a few times. You get what I'm saying? But still finding a way to figure it out. Dig what I'm saying? So, again, man, you just got to know special when you see it. And greatness, especially when we talking about a sport like boxing, that is one of boxing is the most imperfect sport we have in all of sports. And I'm going to say this, but inside all of that imperfection is like, is an art form that is one of its kind, man. And, for it to really reach the heights and the levels that we will hope to see it at, we got to be true supporters of the sport. And like I said, I could use my voice to be an advocate for what's right with boxing. You get what I'm saying? And allow people to know that there's some people out here that know how to have some dope conversations, man. You know what I'm saying? And really big up the sport and help try to grow it. You know what I mean? One of my goals, if you come in here and you say you're a casual, let's turn you into a diehard, man. You know what I'm saying? If you say you come here, you like boxing, you watch it a little bit, let's change that, turn you to a diehard. Let's turn you from liking boxing to loving boxing. You get what I'm saying? Let's really grow the sport that way. Turning people, having those conversations that's dope enough to make people want to continue to watch it, and then they fall in love with it. My girl ain't never watched this much boxing. You know what I'm saying? My son pulled up a Tank video the other day out of nowhere. And I started to post it, little, you know what I'm saying? Pulled up a Tank video, started asking me questions. Son came out of nowhere and said, yo, who went out of Tank and Devin Haney? I'm like, what? The hell, he 5. Like, what? You been paying attention to me talking? I mean, I'm like, yo, little dude, be paying attention on the low, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. Young, black, gifted, and successful in their own right. All of them. You get what I'm saying? Camera on. Yeah, you handsome. You silly. How you feeling, baby girl? Don't work too hard. You should be out of there soon. But yeah, man, the petty differences is just petty. Like, I'm above that. Doesn't matter who got more money. I don't care. It's obvious who got more belts. Do that make him any more the man than him? They all the man in their own right. But in terms of competition, yeah, he's the man because he got all the hardware. And it should be no problem with nobody admitting that. It's, how could you not say it? He's the man? You get what I'm saying? He still got some people to beat. He got a long, you know, he still got a nice and part of his career ahead of him. The kid is 23, 24 years old. I mean, he got the world in front of him still. So, but what he's accomplished already, at the age where he was the age of 23, when he became undisputed, people want to accomplish that in a lifetime, in the whole career, and he did it at 23. That's like the first half of his career. This next gonna be the next half. You get what I'm saying? So, just in a blessed position, man. We got real fighters succeeding at a very high level, man. And a lot of times, they keep us distracted by arguing about petty shit. Like I said, like who will win and who we think will win and lose all day. That's inbounds for conversation, but it's the other shit that blow me when it come to them. And that's what they like to keep us arguing about. Meanwhile, they're not giving. They starving us out of good fights, but having us argue about meaningless shit, insignificant shit. You know what I'm saying? That stuff that's not going to get us fights. You know what I mean? But that's boxing for you sometimes, man. That's just boxing for you. Just boxing for you. But man, last night was a good night of boxing, y'all, for sure. Elvis Rodriguez did his thing. He's still early in the game. I would like to see where he goes from here. You know, that was a good win over Joseph Adorno. I know he want to continue to put wins together since losing his only loss, suffering his only loss of his career to Kenneth Sims. Speaking of Kenneth Sims been taking O's, man. Been taking O's and winning fights, and I want to see what's next for him. I think he said he got an announcement coming up too, so I'm interested in seeing that because I want to see what's next for him. I like Kenneth Sims, man. He's been taking O's. He had took two O's in a row, man, back to back. It'd be hilarious, but they go too far. Right, BC. Some of it is comical, but then you know when somebody digging a little bit too far, you know, like you know. You know what I'm saying? Johnny and Stormy last night. That was fire. I appreciate you, Zach, man. Yeah, man, the OG, man. Salute to him. I appreciate him reaching out and just wanting to do that. And again, man, that's what it's about, growing and highlighting your brother, man. And him just, you know what I mean, trying to let his audience and whoever else was in the building see that there's somebody else dope out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all about the growth, y'all. That's what I wanted. That's my motivation. Engagement and growth. And I can handle the rest and let the rest take care of itself. But engagement and growth is important. As long as I know I'm reaching people, I'm doing something right. And I had a motivation to continue to do it. You know what I mean? So the support is important. The engagement is important. Growth is important. You know what I'm saying? But salute to Stormy B, man. The OG is a real one, man. I've been having some solid people reaching out to me when it comes to this content creating space. And I think I'm starting to reach certain people in a good way, which is good. Like that's what I wanted to do. So I'm noticing certain people gravitate this way and been reaching out, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep it going, man. We're going to keep it going. Exactly. Networking facts, Jay Reddy, man. Again, appreciate you and welcome to the family. Because you ain't a subscriber over here, you family. So we're going to keep rocking out. Don't make this your last time, man. We here every day, like I said. There's been another dope conversation, as always, with the fam. Yeah, I gotta get some merch. I need to get some merch and make boxing great again. I need to get some merch that say that. Make boxing great again. Make boxing fun again. Make boxing great again. But networking is key, man, and I grind for the people. So I'm here every day. Like I said, y'all know that. Y'all know this already, man. We're gonna keep doing what we doing, man. And I appreciate the fan pulling up as always. Salute to everybody. Yeah, that robe last night, right? Conclusion, Elvis put on a performance, right? Jamal go to the buffet, brother, and return that robe. Mathias is just getting better and better. I hope Tommy Fury gets the win, and EJ is better. Talk about it. Talk about it. And make boxing great again. Facts. And we gonna make it fun again, y'all. We gonna do this. We gonna do this one upload at a time, y'all. So he looked like his ex-new man, right? Right? He was bogus with that glove. Maybe they let him keep it after he he won. Maybe they let him keep the robe, y'all. Maybe they let him keep it. I'm saying maybe they let him keep it. Macabre and Jack fighting. Okay. Appreciate you, Mike, man. Much love, man. Showing much love in that super chat. Again, man, I appreciate y'all supporting the grind. It makes the grind worth it. Y'all know this. I mean, but again, I want to earn, my keep. So that's why I try to be quality each and every time I'm out. That's why I try to do a lengthy stream and not be in and out, try to be too quick. You know what I mean? I try to sit here so we could cook. Have us a good conversation as always, man. But James, salute James. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you as always, man. Jay Reddy, appreciate you, bro. BC. Mike Tyson walking out bottle. Jack, that's dope. I'm about to get to it, man. But look, man, much love to the fan, man. Y'all know y'all not subscribers, y'all supporters. James, salute to you. Always stopping through, man. Appreciate you as well. Salute to the fan, my TWT family, man. Y'all know we applying pressure, man. We ain't slowing down. We speeding up, man. So there's been another dope conversation, another good post-fight thoughts. We got some 140 is heating up, y'all. 140 is heating up. So I'm going to go catch some of this fight with y'all. ESPN Plus. Bet. I'm going to get right to it then. Salute, Will, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that, man. So you got everything together. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Brody. Appreciate you. I mean, it's cool, but nigga, you get it in. Oh, yeah. You right, man. You right. Y'all just know y'all got a humble beast, man. That's going to continue to work hard, man. And smart for the family. I got to. I got a lot of people I'm trying to reach. We got to grow. You know what I'm saying? And the only way we could do that is if your boy continue to put this work in. But if y'all got any other social medias, man, share these streams because they do reach people. I've been seeing some people sharing some of my stuff. I'm seeing it reaching some more people. So that's the goal, is growth and getting to that next level. And I could do that with my family. So y'all the family. Y'all not subscribers, y'all family, man. So appreciate every last one of y'all. Appreciate the super chats, the cash apps. I appreciate the engagement, man. Appreciate the love, man. Salute to all y'all. Sean, my bro Rip, Jay, BC, Will, James, man. Fate, my bro, is always Mike's. Always dropping, Fate always dropping that conclusion. Much love, Thrill Hill. Salute to you, Brody. Appreciate you always showing love, stopping through as well, man. Much love to everybody, man. Y'all know we be back. Right back at it tomorrow if I don't come back tonight, man. But I'm going to go catch some of this fight with y'all. So maybe I do a post-fight thoughts on the Floyd fight. I mean, the Bottle Jack and Jake Paul for fun. Maybe I might come back and do that. But much love to everybody, man. Make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all. Y'all good Sunday if I don't come back. But y'all know I'll be back tomorrow for sure. So we got work to put in. The grind don't stop. Much love to everybody. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. And we gonna get up out of here, y'all. Peace to the fan.